Okay, we are back. I wanted to take a break, but I realized the more I know I'm getting kind of burned out, and I knew I would because I played so much vanilla WoW the past, private servers the past 3 years. I knew I would get burned out fast, but I'm just gonna force myself to ignore that because I know I'll be a lot happier if I just keep leveling and just getting up and getting up to where I need to go. My goal today was 30. I need to get to 30. We must not falter. Also, I want to try actually playing a little bit with the actual in-game sound, just for fun. Okay? So let's try it. And just see, give you guys a little bit of the original experience, what it sounds like originally. And I'm heading up here because I actually want to skin and make some money. So, but I don't have the quest to kill these guys yet, so that's kind of interesting. There's some of these I can kill, the Shadow Weavers. I don't know how many people are going to be over here, but I do know there's going to be a lot of skin probably. And these guys are going to give me a lot of medium, so I think we can probably make a lot of money pretty quick. We don't want to get too close to these buildings here. Man, look at the damage they're doing to me. It's crazy. You can just see the amount of damage. Ooh, they dropped melon juice. That's nice. Ooh, pretty higher, much higher level skin. So I should be getting like medium and heavy leather off these guys. So this is going to be another way that we can kind of make a little bit of money. Don't want to get too close to this building to my left. There's a 40 unseen elite. I did level my skinning, didn't I? I'm pretty sure I did. Skills. Where is it? Skinning. Yes. Oh, it's maxed at 150. Shit. It may be like really expensive to level it up to the next level too. I didn't realize it was maxed. That's going to be a pain in the butt. So I'll try to go. I'm going to go raise my skinning because, I don't want to be failing. But look at. But first, let's grab some. Hopefully, it won't. Obviously, these failed attempts are going to kill me. But there's always going to be leather here, so let's also take a look. So heavy leather is going to sell for 3 for 2. So 10 is going to be what? 3 silver for 2. Here, look. So it means 1.5 silver each. 10. It's 15 silver per stack as opposed to 10. So that's not. I was hoping it'd be a little bit more, but. It's not too bad. And the experience too, and we're gonna get some decent experience. So let's go ahead and just farm these guys for a little bit for experience and leather. But first we need to. Now I'm hoping it's not. I'm not sure how much it's gonna cost to raise the next. I know the top level skinning from 225 up. I think it's like 4 gold, but I think for this it might be like a gold or 90 silver or something. And while we're there, let's take a look at our other skills. Mining's okay. Skinning we need to raise. First aid's okay. Cooking's okay. So we're okay on everything else. It's really just the skinning. Skinning you level so quickly, so it's easy to max it out and not even realize it if you're skinning mobs that are like kind of low level. I looked up Alex Sensual's stream, and he's like level 36 on a hunter. I'm like, I shouldn't. You know me. I'm so cruel, but it doesn't surprise me that you went with an easy leveling class. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna come out with Classic WoW, and here's a person who's been touting Classic WoW forever, and like been playing it forever. It doesn't surprise me that he played like an easy character, like a character that's pretty good in PvP, easy leveling character. I shouldn't say that though, but I did. Yeah. So I don't know. Where's my face? Do we want to put my face in this? My hair is a total disaster, probably. Nah, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I just rolled out of bed and jumped on, so. How come I don't hear any actual music? Music's on, music volume's up. Yeah. I guess that was the music in, in Duskwood. It's pretty sedate. I don't know. I mean, I could go right to 60. There is that temptation to keep up with the guild, because it'll just be easier to do stuff with the guild if I'm the same level, but I really want to level up my priest, at least to 10. At least get her to 10, because then I can, she can do her tailoring and enchanting into like 150, and then at 150 and she maxes those out, then I can level her to 20, so... Let's check out my first aid real quick. I don't know if I can level first aid up, but I'm gonna look into it. Let's grab some cloth from the mail, and let's level first aid up. And let's also check one more thing while we're here. Of course, I'm gonna check the irons. Oh my God, learn to type. Jeez. The only other thing that I have right now that's kind of crappy is really my cloak, so let's just armor cloth back. Cloak of Rot. It's an unusual name for a cloak. Nature spell damage. Agility stamina is not bad. Actually, that cloak I sent to that... I've got a 3 stamina and 3 intellect cloak. I probably should have just equipped that one. I just thought I'd find a better one, but... maybe not. Maybe not. Shit, I lost my mage water. That kind of sucks. That's alright. Damn it, I went the wrong way. It's faster to cut straight across than to walk around the front of the building. Ah. Yeah, 45 silver. Okay, that's about where I thought it would be. Actually, it was cheaper than I thought, so that's good. I thought it would be more. That was going to be like 90 or something. I couldn't remember. The next one, though, was like 4 gold. Okay, let's head to first aid real quick, and then we'll just hearth back. Actually, one other thing we could do is look for bigger bags, depending on how much they cost. But prices right now are pretty cheap because people don't have a lot of money. So if I could get some bigger bags, it would behoove me to do that right now. Yeah, we want to get our first aid up as fast. Blah blah blah. Get our first aid up as fast as we can because we're gonna need it. I also should learn Hammer Justice for the longer duration. That way gives you more time to actually bandage in situations where I needed to hammer and then bandage. So I'll go ahead and learn that as well. So. And we're going to put... I can't remember if the Worgen drop cloth. They are kind of humanoid. I hope they drop cloth, but I don't really know. So we're going to find out. Where does that head go to? Oh, Lakeshire. Maybe I'll fly over to Lakeshire real quick and turn that in. Because the sooner I get to 28, the easier it'll be to farm the Worgens, so probably should go turn that in. So it means we're not going to hearth. It means we're just going to do some flying. Ooh, Flash of Light Ray too. We want that. Come on. I must have had someone else targeted. I didn't see that. Okay. Okay, so that, and then the other thing was my hammer, which is rank 1. So instead of stunning for 3, it's 4. which gives me more time to bandage, which is good. Fail, parkour, parkour. Oh, you can see that I'm looking rough. Yeah. We're going to take that off. Me rolling out of bed. um, yeah, I want to. Not sure I really want to hear the WoW music or not. Haven't decided. Only 2,000 XP. I was hoping it would have been more than that. Oh. Damn it, I forgot to check for bigger bags. Well, it's nothing to do for it now. That sucks though, I really wanted to check, but... Damn it. That's alright. We'll just make do without him for now. Why would you want to transfer realms? I mean, I guess they are talking about adding realm transfers to the game, and we'll see. We'll see if they do. There's not realm transfers, I don't think, right now, but I think they're talking about adding them. Because if people are on servers that are just too busy. But why would you want to pay? I mean, you're so low level right now. I mean, just re-roll a character somewhere else. Can't believe that didn't raise my skinning skill. You're not gonna loot it or not? Way to go, leave the shit there. Then I can't skin it. Bastards. Oh, I forgot I have a sharp weapon now after I switch weapons, so that sucks. Oh well. Now they want to loot it. Too funny. So I can't mine iron yet. Yeah. Jeez, the amount of damage that their casting does. I miss that Volia. Let me open up Discord and see if any. I'm going to go ahead and jump in Discord, which means I'm going to kill the music. And then Discord. I don't know if Volia's going to get in. I know he's also streaming, but nothing wrong with streaming and being in Discord at the same time. Oh, Stu General. Hopefully my voice is actually... Oh, guild chat. Hey, Volia, hopefully my voice is working okay.
Is that working there?
Yeah, I can hear you. How's it been? How you been doing?
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Okay, I got to turn the volume up. You're really quiet.
Oh, okay. I'll check the volume. Well, I'm just farming. Oh my god.
I've been playing this so casual, just doing every little tiny rinky-dinky thing. Everybody's like speed leveling, and I'm like, man, even if I hit 60 tomorrow, I'd have to wait till Dire Mall for best in slot.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. I know. I'm just trying to I'm speeding leveling to 30, and then I'll slow down because then I'm just gonna farm. You know.
I was like, what the hell are people gonna do at 60? You can't even get any gear.
Yeah, I'm not trying to speed level to 60. Is my voice okay? Let me turn it.
Yeah, it's fine. You got a little bit of an echo.
Really?
Well, it sounds like you're streaming from the bathroom. That's all.
No, I'm just sitting in my chair. Maybe make sure that... hold on a second.
It's fine.
How about now? Is that better?
Oh, yeah, that's better. That took some of the echo out.
Yeah, that was just because it's a YouTube thing. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just trying to get to 30, because once I'm 30, I can kind of farm in front of dead mines there and get a bunch of cloth and ore, and then I'll switch over to engineering, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was
I
what?
did Dead
Yeah.
Mines yesterday. That was kind of cool.
What was? What'd you do?
The Dead Mines when I was tanking it. I mean, I know how to play a
Oh yeah.
druid, but I was just wondering if it was going to actually work. And
Well,
it,
you know what's funny is I did Black Fathom Depths, and I didn't even have Righteous Fury. I forgot that I hadn't trained it, because I wasn't planning on tanking. And then I was out there killing, getting farming some water, some bubbling water. And somebody said, "Hey, looking for Black Fathom Depths. We got a group. We need somebody." So I was like, "Oh, I'll tank that." I got in the instance, and all of a sudden I'm like, "Oh shit, I don't even have Righteous Fury." And
right.
they're like, "You don't have Righteous Fury. This is going to be a good run." And I go, "Nah, don't worry about it." I go, just hit the mob I'm hitting, right? And then at the end of the instance, the guy messaged me like 20 minutes after the instance was already over. He's like, "Hey, me and that other warlock were talking about you." And I go, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "We were talking about how great of a tank you were because you didn't even have Righteous Fury and yet you still were holding threat." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Didn't feel like I was holding threat
Nice.
volume. It felt like I was running around chasing mobs,
What's that one talent on the private servers? Not in ever the original game, but on the private servers, a lot of people love to give me hell for carrying Feral Instinct,
Yeah,
but that increases threat in bear form
yeah,
substantially.
it does.
So why wouldn't I have it?
I don't know why you wouldn't have that. I'm,
That's my job if I'm tanking is the whole threat. That thing like increases it 3% for every point.
yeah.
Nobody gives me hell about it on this server so far, but I haven't bumped into any of the elitists, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, you're not going to get as many elitists on a PvE server either. If we were on a PvP server, everybody would be yelling at me. "Why are you playing Prot?"
Oh,
They'd be yelling at me. "Why do you love them Prot? Why do you have a shield? How come you're not red? Why are you even playing a Paladin? Why are you even playing a Paladin?"
because you like them.
Because
They're
I like it.
fun.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. But yeah, but I had no problem. I tanked stockades with with people in the guild, and it was fine.
Oh,
Me
did
and
you do that before or after we were talking?
I did stocks a couple hours ago.
Okay, yeah, because yesterday I was saying, man, you should run stocks and see how that threat holds.
Yeah, it was. Of course, I was 27 when I did it, so it's pretty easy. But yeah, it was pretty good.
But still, I mean, you've got a lot of mobs in there.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's a really good test for a tank. I mean, unless you're playing it smart. Like I played Dead Mine smart. I was just like pulling one thing at a time or
I
trying
pulled.
to.
Well, I'd pull like two in the hall, and then I'd run into the room and pull three or four at a time, and it went. It
What'd
went.
you have for a healer?
Well, I had a druid for a healer.
Oh,
It was the
well, I
druid
guess
from.
that would.
It was the
You know,
druid from our
if you
guild.
got rejuve on everybody, I guess that would work if you could pull it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the druid from our guild. Whatever his name
Oh,
is.
yeah. What's her name?
Yeah. L-E-L.
LSR.
Yeah, that one. That's the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, the Dead Mines run we had was a druid heal. It was odd though because we had a druid healer, we had a rogue, and then me as a bear tank. And I told everybody, it's like, well, I'm just gonna roll on stuff, because
Yeah.
I'm either gonna be competing. What do you want, man? I'm a druid. I can outswim you. We're underwater killing murlocs, and
He's
he's
trying to
like
get.
wanting a group. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you're a druid too. Why don't you just, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? I don't know.
Like I'm killing worgans, and I was like,
Here,
and I'm
dude,
like,
learn to use your kitty form when you're DPSing. Boomkin sucks, just for the record.
"Oh no, 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 no! I don't want to see any boomkins."
No, this guy I just grouped with, he's a druid also, but apparently he doesn't get it.
He doesn't get it. Yeah, yeah, I know. It's funny
Here,
how many people you see and they have no idea what they're doing.
shapeshift, man, shapeshift. It's really vital.
I was tanking Black Fathom Depths, and the healer, like we were in one part of the dungeon right before the boss, and we're all these mobs are coming, like all these crabs, and I'm looking at everybody in the group, and everybody's topped off. Everybody's got like 95% plus health. I'm like at
Mhm.
35% health, and I'm like, why is this guy not healing me?
Isn't
The
that
priest is standing right next to me, and he hadn't cast one heal on me like the whole fight. I'm like, he's obviously got to be
oh.
AFK. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, everybody's got
I'll
95%
give this
except for
guy
me.
credit. He's got a cool name for a druid. He's called Leaf. Just makes
I've
me
seen
think
him.
he's a Nissan, though.
I've seen him. Leaf.
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Well,
Yep.
he grouped up with
Yeah, I
me,
saw
and
him.
then he proceeded to immediately die.
I saw him over in the Night Elf area when he was like level, I don't know, 12, maybe.
Really?
Because I was higher level than he was. I think maybe he was like 10. Because I went over there when I
I
was
think
like,
he's having a problem. I can't
yeah.
heal and kill stuff, so I'm not sure what the heck he's doing here. You need a buff. You need a regrowth. Here, you need to put your thorns on. There you go.
Oh no.
Now you're groovy. You ready?
He's copacetic,
Let's
right?
do this, man. Oh. Uh-oh.
Well, I've been
Error.
rouse the arms,
Oh,
citizens
no.
of
We got
Darkshire. Oh shit. You know who's coming. Here comes Stitches.
You know, it's really hard to find a place to drink mana juice when you're in the water.
It is. You have to find like a little hill that's just high enough that you can sit on it. And are you killing the Murlocs over in Lakeshire? There's actually a hill there just off of their little camp there in the water.
There's a couple of places at the moment just because everybody's killed everything, but
yeah.
Sorry, dude. I got a mana up. I can't heal you. Oh, don't run into him. I'm gonna stay knifed out. That's bad. Oh. Okay, he's bearing it. Let me go ahead and throw a heal on him.
All right, I turned in that. Oh, I got to repair, dude. I got to repair.
Now I've seen some like that mage we had in the Dead Mines. Oh man, they were. I was like, man, quick as sheep in the West, man.
Really?
And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'll do it better. It's like, no, dude, you're like sheeping on the fly. It's like, yes.
Yeah, I had a mage that was in our stock groups that was out DPSing me. Now I'm like going in and dropping consecrate on 5 mobs, and the mage was still out DPSing me. I'm like, damn, this mage's doing some damage. He was level 20. He was like 28, so he's like a level above me, but. Did you watch that 15 years of World of Warcraft video?
No.
Oh, you didn't? It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good, dude.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's got Ronda Rousey in it. So I'm not going to tell you. Just go watch it. It's actually pretty good. I was hoping there'd be people over here killing the Worgen so I could just skin like crazy and just sell everything, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, the funny thing is, they all seem to be over here at the moment. Yeah,
because I came over here and I forgot to level my skinning, so it was at 150. So every time I'm trying to skin, like every third time it's failing, or it's only succeeding like every third time. And I was like, well, let me go back to Stormwind
I'm not racing to get it done, but I'm most definitely just, trying to get it done as I go. If the skins are available, then groovy.
Oh, I'm just trying to get them for money. I just want money so I can get us the guild tabard. That's the only reason I'm trying to get money. I feel naked. Dude, I feel naked without the guild tabard, man. I need the white tabard with the cross.
Well, I've been sending you silver.
I know. You're the only person. Out of all the people in this guild, although there aren't that many.
No, I've been trying to send it when I have it. It's just silver's hard to come by. This is classic.
I know. Oh, I've got 3 gold now, but I guarantee you I've spent probably 3 gold today or 3 or 4 gold today already. But I got this Volya for 1. I'm gonna whisper you this. I could not pass this up in the auction house. You know me. I'm a sucker for the auction house. But I got that in the auction house for 1 gold and 30 silver, and I was like, I can't pass that up.
Where did you whisper that? Oh, in
the game.
On game.
Yeah, but
oh, there we go.
Yeah, but it's like, for 1, and it even had a
double length tunic,
and it even had an enchant on it. Health. Yeah, it was only like 1.3 gold.
You think that'll actually sell?
No, I bought it. Is what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying, do you think it'll sell later, or is that something you bought?
No, I bought because I wanted to use it because of the armor. It's the armor. The thing that helps me the most. Ah, shit! I can't even take 2 Worgens if one of them's a caster. Jesus. No, the biggest thing that helps me when I'm leveling is armor. It's just straight up armor, physical.
I got almost 700 in bear form, but bears also get an extra buff on top of just your natural stuff.
Right.
That's a freebie for us,
Yep. Well, Zolson's playing on a different server because of his brother.
I was going to ask you what the hell happened to him.
Yeah, well, he said he wanted to play. I knew you didn't want to play on a PvP server, and most of the people I talked to didn't want to play on a PvP server. And I'm actually really glad we're not on a PvP server because I'm actually really enjoying.
Oh no, this is nice, man.
I'm like, this is nice, When I was actually able to do Ashen Veil quests for once, or Lakeshire
Yeah, that's one of the
quests.
reasons why I historically don't like Ashenvale.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, second only to Stranglethorn Vale.
Yeah, so yeah, he's his brother, who's in the military or something. He's really close to his brother, I guess. But his brother said he's playing PvP, so you know, Volya's or Zolson's on that server. I don't know which one it is.
God dang it, Murlocs, you swim too freaking fast even for a
They
druid. What the hell is up with that?
they swim very fast.
I'm gonna have to evacuate here in a moment. I don't have enough mana to be playing this game.
No, I mean
Died.
I got that chest piece because of the armor. Like my armor is 1800, so I'm at 40%
All right, man.
mitigation.
All I got left is my stick, so I'll beat you to death.
Hit him with it.
The guy I grouped up with died again, so I wound up having to take on 3 Murlocs.
Oh Jesus! I have been in groups with. I would say the first 3 groups I was in the game were just terrible. I mean, I was in a group with I think it was a warlock, or no, it might have been a shadow priest. But he kept hitting the mob I wasn't hitting. And then I was in a group where every time we got 2 mobs and one was a caster, he wouldn't hit the caster, and he was like a plate wearer. And I'm like, okay, we're both plate wearers. Why are you hitting the melee? Hit the caster. You know.
This guy might wind up being a very Oh, he drowned? Are you freaking kidding me?
How do you drown in that water? It's like 5 foot deep.
Yeah, well, it's really embarrassing when a druid drowns.
How does a druid drown? That's funny.
You drowned?
That's too funny, dude.
A druid?
Oh, that's funny.
I feel bad.
Like, how did you drown?
Shape-shifting is the biggest thing that's hard for people to learn. It's like the stance for warriors, you know?
Yeah. I don't understand how they... Yeah, I mean, you have to shapeshift. Oh, God, I hate these shadow weavers.
I mean, think about all the warriors you played with over the years that didn't know how to stance, and they would die or do something wrong because they weren't in the right stance.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it happens all the time. And even weapon swap as well, you know, like, you know, swap into defense with a shield and sword and you know, maybe do like an interrupt, you know, to stop the caster from basically dropping a bomb in your face.
He's dying already again.
Did he die again?
Oh my God, dude.
Maybe you should leave the group.
Jeez.
Am I going to say on this guy in my stream saying, having a real hard time choosing between Paladin and Priest? Well, Branson, all I can say is that a Paladin's a lot more difficult. I mean, if you're going to be a healer, they're both good healers. So, you know.
Oh, yeah, but...
What do you think?
They're both solid healers. It just
they're both good
what
healers.
You want to do for play style.
Yeah, like the Priest...
play style, I mean...
The Paladin healer is a lot more boring. At least that's what I've heard. I've never done it. I've never done a Paladin healer.
Amazing.
But isn't it just kind of spamming the same skill over and over? Pretty much.
The beauty of a Paladin is when they get the crits, they get their mana back.
I mean, they don't run out of mana. So raid healing on a Paladin is definitely a lot easier than on a Priest, because on a Priest you definitely have to manage your overheals, and you have to watch your mana. You know, you're going to be jumping and down ranking, stuff like that, you know, to make sure that... I don't want these damn Shadow Weavers. Oh, yes, free skin. So it just depends on what you're going to play. If you're going to play a healer, you know, so Branson, just depends. You're going to have to give me more info. Are you going to do a healer? Are you going to do a damage dealer? If you were going to go damage, I'd go Shadow Priest over Ret.
Yeah, and sometimes you can go full heals and still be able to pull off some decent hybrid DPS.
Yeah. But if you're gonna go healing, I still would go Priest. I just think Priest is more enjoyable to play as a healer. But since I've never played a Paladin healer, I really probably can't comment on it. Ooh,
they've got a lot of benefits, but
they got a lot of utility too.
Healing group isn't one of them.
Yeah, Priest can regroup heal a lot better. Oh, there's skins all around me.
Did I pull that guy? I actually did not pull that guy. I'll be darned. You streaming over on YouTube?
Yeah, I haven't got into the Twitch thing yet. But maybe I will. I know more people watch Twitch than they do watch YouTube.
Well, I have followers, but they're all busy watching the big streamers, so I've been sitting here talking to myself the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's going to be watching the big streamers right now. And the thing is, ever since WoW launched on Monday, it's been the most watched game on Twitch. So
I know. I've been looking at that. That's insane, isn't it?
yeah, that first day it was like over 1 million. It's crazy, and which is, I guess, insane. I don't watch Twitch a lot, so.
I go back and watch my frustrating moments, going, "Yeah, that was warranted."
Yeah, you should have Volya, like, what would you call it? Like, where you get really upset about getting knocked down like 20 times in a row. Because I know that pisses you off.
That's like the one thing that annoys me. Of course, once you get enough, stats built up, it becomes less of a thing. But when you're leveling, it's a nightmare. But later on, it's much less of a thing. It's not a big deal.
This guy's asking me to stream if I go prop full time, and the answer to that is yes, pretty much. I pretty much play the Paladin as only a AOE like farming kind of utility, prot Paladin. I mean, I do plan on doing. I've tanked BRD and some LBRS with my prop Paladin, and pretty successfully. I've done it. You have to have a group though. I mean, Volley, maybe but you have to have a group who's actually lets you go in and throw consecrate and give you a second to get threat, before they engage.
It just depends on the group. I mean,
yeah. I mean, if you're running in a guild and people understand how the protection Paladin works, then you can really do a good job tanking. But I mean, the same can be true. Yeah.
That random group from Deadmines was flawless. They gave me the time I needed to pull it, and never gave me any heck and nothing. It was beautiful. Yeah. And then in the past, I've had groups, and that's why I'm leery. You go in there, and they're just like, "Why am I dead?" Because you hit it before I touched it.
Yeah, or you like dumped your biggest.
You should have pulled it off of me.
Yeah. All right, let's see what I'm doing on leather. I've already got 18 medium and 2 heavy, so.
If we can get some guildies up, though, I'll much appreciate that over pugs.
I've been trying to. I know, and I've been trying to recruit. But it's been tough. What I haven't done, though, is I haven't done what I did in the previous private servers and create like a level 1, 2, and you just camp them in the different starting areas and recruit there. Remember, I would like put like a level 1 in this human starting area and a level 1 in the Night Elf starting area and just jump over there every once in a while and spam the recruit message and get like 3, 4, 5 people, So.
Yeah.
Because you never know what you're going to get. Some people are good players, some people aren't.
Drop rate hates me, man. Look at that. This guy's died like 3 times over here on the Murlocs, and he's still getting done before me.
Wow.
RNG has always hated me.
It's always a bitch.
Where are you right now? You are in Wood.
Yeah, I'm killing the Worgen. Like I said, I was really hoping there'd be people over here, killing. I mean, I've got a quest for these guys anyway, but I was hoping there'd be people here killing them, but there really aren't. It feels like I'm the only one here. I see a few corpses here and there, though, and so I always, skin them real quick.
Are you looking for medium leather?
I'm just looking for heavy is what I want. I mean, I'm just selling it all. I'm vendoring it all to the vendor.
Heavy?
Yeah, I mean, but these guys are giving me medium and heavy, so a stack of medium sells for 10 silver. A stack of heavy, I think, is 15. And there's so many. I mean, I've already got 20 medium and 3 heavy, so I've already made like 12 silver.
A few silver, maybe.
Yeah, like 12. But if it's like if there's other people here, then I'll start the skinning gets a lot better, where you're basically.
Yesterday I spent like 2 hours in Westfall skinning pigs.
Yeah, exactly. Where you're just like, if it gets really crowded here. I
wasn't leveling at all. I was just skinning pigs. That's all I was doing.
Yeah, I mean, if I fill my inventory with skins, I've got a couple gold, So it's like, if there's people here killing, I don't care. I don't even care to kill anybody. I just want to skin everything and sell it and make some money.
Wow, that Murloc actually hurt. Okay, we're better.
Yeah, I should stream on Twitch one day. You get more people on Twitch, right? Because people search for.
Oh, it just depends. I mean, the funny thing is I
Yeah.
originally back in the day started on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that YouTube's thing kept kicking me off and knocking me down
Yeah.
and disconnecting people, and people couldn't hear anything. And one day during a stream, I had many people over there. You know, we were all talking, and they're like, "Man, we got to fix this." And
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, here's my Twitch channel. Let's all go over here." So they all followed me over here,
Okay.
and I've been over here ever since. And it
How?
literally came down to the fact that YouTube just couldn't keep up. I was having lag and latency and drop frames and all kinds of mess.
Well, I've had that happen. Like this week, it's been fine. I've only had it drop me once. Like one time, it reset the YouTube stream for some reason. But I have had exactly what you're talking about, where it'll be laggy, or it'll say your connection is struggling. You know, not enough data is coming through, and I'm like, well, that's not my end. My connection is rock solid all the time, unless you know I'm Florida, unless it resets due to like a storm or something. So yeah, but it's better than Mixer because I tried Mixer out, and Mixer was even worse. It was having all kinds of issues.
I haven't tried that at all.
It's bad. Don't even bother. It's still too new. They gotta work that stuff out.
If I mean, I don't really care about building followership or anything. It's
Right.
not like I flat out need like the money or anything
Right.
like that, you know. A lot of people want to go over there and get their form, and they're, oh Jesus, dude, you're gonna die. Where the hell are you?
I just want to get to 1,000 so I can start, you know,
Hell
get additional features of YouTube. There's a few additional things you get at 1,000, and I can start making some money too. Why not?
Oh, I make a few bucks. Don't get me wrong, but it
Yeah.
usually comes from just direct donations.
Yeah, that's the other thing. On Twitch, you get that. I actually would like to set that up on YouTube where people can just register and.
They a lot of time because I don't have like partner or anything like that. I don't have anything
Yeah.
on Twitch. So as a result, people just watch me and they throw me money via PayPal, and it's like, oh, no middleman. That's nice.
Yeah.
I've
What if I?
even had people send me cryptocurrency.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's a cool thing for sure. If I can't get that set up on YouTube, then I'll have to go to Twitch. I mean, I would love to just set up my PayPal and say, yeah, if you want to donate, go feel free. Why not? You
That
know.
moment when you don't have enough mana to go into fishy form.
Oh no. Well, you know that add-on I sold for the Druid, which was invaluable, was the Druid
Get
bar.
a Murloc on my butt, and I don't have any mana for shape shifting, so
I still don't have a good. I don't have a good map add-on. I don't have a good buff watch add-on because my buff watch I have installed is a piece of shit. It sucks. The one I had in private servers actually worked really well.
the only problem with these servers is Blizzard underestimated everything, and
Well, I think.
everybody is still telling them, and they're still underestimating.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Thanks. Heads up warning, me and Faith are both live streaming on the internet, so if you don't want to be heard,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we're both streaming as well. I'm streaming on YouTube. He's on Twitch.
Cool.
Yeah, just want to give people warning like that, like, I didn't know.
Here's
No,
my.
I know Faith streams a lot. I didn't know you streamed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Volya go way back. Well, not really. I'm just kidding. We used to play on the private
Not that
servers.
far, but a number of years anyway, right?
Number of years? I think it's been a couple. When did we first started playing? A couple years ago, I think.
It's more than that.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been playing the private servers for 3 years.
It was right after the NOS fall.
It was right after
Fall of
NOS.
NOS.
It was when Elysium came up.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Elysium came up. Man, where's the Dark Runners? Oh, here's one.
Having to shapeshift to heal. I think that's what's killing this other druid, poor guy.
Yeah.
You got to shapeshift to heal. You got to go up for air, and I mean,
Yeah, doing that Murloc quest was a pain. Luckily, I got a rogue that jumped into a group with me, and we knocked it out pretty fast.
oh yeah, remember Karja from the other?
Yeah, I
server?
remember Cars. I miss that guy.
Yeah, dude, man, he was an epic rogue.
He was awesome. Man, I wonder where all those guys are. I'm sure they're on a server somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's around. But he was from like the Czech Republic or something, so he was,
Yeah.
quite a ways out.
Yeah. That's the thing on
He
those
would
servers.
most likely be on the European servers.
Exactly.
We wouldn't bump into him as easily.
Yeah, those servers were, of course, like they were global. You could be from anywhere, pretty much. Well, not China, but remember we had there was as many Russian players as there were American players. I know that.
Oh yeah.
Tons of Russian players.
That guy's done. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the party just so I don't have to deal with loot issues.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I want to train the druid. I want to take him out and just go, look, you do this, you do this.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glad you straightened out my macros. I was like, I cannot get a macro that just buffs me and doesn't lose my target, damn it.
Oh, yeah. Don't you wish we had the scripting from, like, the original 1.1,
Yes, exactly, I do, for sure. Let me go into Discord and give this person permissions. Where are they? General.
There we go.
I need to take permissions
done
off, but I just don't like here online. Here we go,
I
roles.
gotta dodge here.
Who is this guy, Lewis?
I could-
You guys can't hear my
Lewis.
TV, can you?
No.
No, I can't
No.
hear TV.
Okay.
I heard that. Was that a kid?
Yeah, it's my boy. He's watching TV. That's what I was wondering if you could hear it.
I didn't hear him until he made that little.
Oh, that's
"Rah."
fine.
It's fine, dude.
I got a little one in the other room. If he has a moment later, everybody gets to hear. He's been trying to push the curve on walking and climbing and everything. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, what does this quest give me for doing this? A gun? Gee, thanks.
Yeah, I'll need to change the guild message because if you go into our Discord, you do not have permissions other than the general channel. So I need to tell people in the guild info, please message general channel asking for permissions so I can set you up. Because I don't like to give people access to our Discord and then just like they have permissions to everything. I like to go in and give it to them. And
I mean, invite to the Discord, perhaps, but not necessarily permission to the chats.
well,
right?
they have invite to the Discord, and when they go, and once they get to the Discord channel, they can post in the general channel, and that's it. They can't access anything else.
What you might want to do,
So-
because when you were offline, people were wondering where it was. Not that the permissions or anything, but just the ability to see where it is. Were you going to put that in the guild chat? I wasn't going to do anything about it. I figured it out.
I did actually. It's if you go to the main message of the day, it says see guild information
Guild
for Discord,
information,
and then it.
Oh, there it is. I see it. Okay.
Yeah,
you
so
got
I
it in there now. It wasn't
yeah.
before, I don't think.
I added it yesterday. I should add it before I forgot about it. Yeah, I haven't really done a whole lot with the guild stuff. We just, and I might even set that remember that old server I had, that old website I set up, Volia, that had all like the forums
the
and.
Jinx thing.
Did you like? It was cool though because I was actually managing it, which actually took a lot of effort. I was going in there and putting in all the items in the forum, so you could go and say, "Oh, what's in the guild bank?" And then people could just message me and say, "Oh, I want this from the guild bank," and then I would just send it to them. I thought it was kind of nice, since we don't have a guild bank.
Oh, I've got a bank alt that I haven't even loaded yet, but when I do finally load it, oh my God, the mailbox.
Yeah, well, the mailbox limit I think is higher. I think it's higher.
I mean, it'll kick it back if it's full. So.
Yeah, and also if you click on it to read it, it still stays there for 30 days as opposed to the private servers where it's like 3 days or something once you open it.
Yeah, no, it'll be there. I haven't even loaded the tune, but I'm pretty sure it's 30 days, and if it gets full, it'll just return to sender, and I won't be able to send it. That's all.
What I'm saying is if you get a mail and you open it, but you don't empty it, you leave the stuff in the mail, it'll still stay there for 30 days. Whereas like on the private servers, once you open a mail,
but if
it'd
you
be like
open
3
it and
days.
read it, it'll delete it.
Well, if you get the items out of it, yeah. I'm just saying if you leave the items in the mail, it'll still have a 30-day timer as opposed to a 3-day timer, so it's a lot better. But and also the chat window has a lot more options. It works a lot better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's way better. And the group, we got the party group window, which I like from. I think they implemented either Wrath of the Lich King or Cat. I think it
Oh
was
yeah,
Wrath.
because the
Yep.
trade block was always busted. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so many colors and like settings you can do on the chat, which you wouldn't have on those. We didn't have on those private servers. I liked that Jinx website.
It was a novelty, man. It was cool when you
It was
had it.
it was nice.
I,
You could go there and you could see what items were in the guild bank. You know, you could give a shout out to
there
somebody.
is a way to do that without using the Blizzard API. But I've never gotten around to worrying about the scripting on it. But I know you can do it.
Yeah, that would be cool. Because I had to manually do it. I had to go in and put all the icons in the forums and say these items are in the
Because I mean,
bank.
I have a domain name, but it just points to YouTube, which is hardly ever
Yeah,
used.
well, I'm gonna create one eventually for my game, but I'm pretty sure no one's gonna take the name. It's available. Although I should grab it.
Based on current views, it looks like everybody just wants to like max it out as fast as possible, finish Nax, and go home.
Yeah.
They don't even seem to care about enjoying the game at all.
Yeah, and all the streamers are just rushing to 60, but they're on
Oh,
PvP.
they're dungeon grinding, yeah.
Yeah, they're like dungeon grinding and stuff. Yep.
Although PvP is a little bit different at max level, I suppose.
Yeah, there's a lot.
They'll actually have at least something to do. But a lot of the people who don't PvP, like all the people who join Faralina and stuff like that, how many times are they gonna die just trying to get to level?
Oh, it's got to be a lot. It's got to be a lot.
I mean, you know.
But the major streamers aren't going to die much because they have like a horde of their little fanboys that follow them around anywhere. You know what I mean?
That doesn't necessarily mean anything.
I guess it's true, but
You figure it out. You get a couple of like, Asmongold's playing what warrior, right? Yeah. So you know,
he always
let's
plays
say
a
you
warrior.
get a couple of shadow priests and a warlock and just debuff them and just watch him melt. You know, I mean, it wouldn't matter if the 3 guys died who went after him.
Well, I've got a shadow
melted.
priest. My character that I do want to play in PvP, Volya is a shadow priest, and she is a horde, and she's on Faralina. So I have a character on Faralina. It's a horde shadow priest.
Called what?
No, her name is Dark Agony.
Oh, good lord.
Dark, and she's like undead and very ugly looking. She's meant to frighten people, basically. Here comes the devouring plague. Melt face.
You're too far away, or I'd have you help you come over here and kill this stupid pig.
I'd help you. Oh yeah, I'd help you, dude. I can get. It wouldn't take me long. Yeah, I know. It wouldn't.
Elite pig over here.
Yeah, I'll come on over, dude. I'm pretty bored doing this.
What's he called?
I
Belly
don't know.
Grub.
Belly grub. What level are you? 22?
I'm 21.
21? Yeah, he's like 24.
You're
Belly
6
grub.
levels higher than me. You're like, you know, you're God mode in comparison. No duels for you.
Yeah, but I'll come over and help you with that. I'm just trying to get to 30, like I said, and then I'll. Should I
I don't
level?
want to interrupt you. I mean,
No, dude. I need a break. I need a little break, honestly. So, and there's quests over there that I can do. I haven't done all the quests over there yet, so. Let me see.
I just got started over here just because I enjoy Red Ridge. So.
Yeah, I still have. It looks like. Oh, I have to go to the Glyph of Azora. I have to go to that lion statue and interact with it. And then that's it.
Have you guys seen the request stop on the Griffins?
Yes, I knew about that before they launched. Yep.
Yeah, that was gonna be there before.
Yeah.
Because people were glitching it out by like logging out anyway.
Well, people were Alt F4ing. They were like closing the window. They were just They were basically.
Oh, okay.
They would do like
But
Alt
the thing
F4 in
is,
flight,
like, it doesn't work
so
in retail. What makes you think it's gonna work here?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, because you've got like 16 stops between your 2 points, and you click it, and you arrive at your destination, and it's like, wait, didn't I been spamming that thing? It's like, nope, not gonna stop.
Oh, here comes Stitches again. Man, Stitches just seems to live in Darkshire.
Yeah, Stitches. Yeah.
All right, I'm almost to the Flight Master, so I should be there in about, I don't know, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes.
Oh, no big deal. I think I'm gonna take a $5 and go get a coffee real quick. I'll be standing in front of the general supplies wagon lady here.
Yep, I got you.
Here, let me do this. You're on your way over here to Red Ridge?
Yeah, I'm in flight now.
Okay, here. Let's throw that at you. Okay. I shall return, taking a
Mm-hmm.
fiver.
So what's up, Ken? Oh.
What's going on, man?
Oh man, it's starting to wear on me, you know? Like Volya's saying the same thing. Is like people are trying to rush to 60, but there's really nothing to do when you get there. A lot of stuff hasn't been released yet.
Right.
I mean, Molten Core, I guess, is
Yeah.
out, but I mean, a lot of the BIS stuff is going to be, I think, what is the instance out in Fairless? You know, what's it called? But anyways,
Dire
thank you. A lot of the stuff out there is going to be, it's going to be best in slot for a lot of different people. So that isn't even up yet. So I don't think so.
Yeah.
No,
Well, at least we got
uh,
what is that? Black Rock Spire and all that.
yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, you guys will all get to 60 way before me because I'm gonna get to 30 and then I'm gonna start leveling my other character. But I'm not sure which one. If I'm gonna do the priest or if I'm going to do the hunter. I might do the hunter. I'll probably just do them both.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, I love hunters. Do we have many hunters in the guild? Actually, that's a good question. Shit, we don't. We have what?
I don't think we have any mages either.
We have two hunters and 4 mages. So out of 54 people, only 2 of them are hunters. So yeah, I'll roll a hunter.
Wow.
Because I'm actually a really good hunter. I mean, I know the hunter class very well.
Yeah.
And it's easy.
Yeah, hunter's pretty neat. I think I've only gotten one to maybe 30, if that.
Yeah. I used to pull a Molten Core back on my hunter in 2000. It's probably 2005, I guess. But that was so long ago, I don't even remember the pulls now. I don't remember them now, but I used to do it back then. All right, where is...
All I remember is Trank Shot for MC.
Yeah, Trank Shot. Well, we used to do the Beast Pull on the Baron.
Yep.
And, well, not on the Baron, but after the Baron. The boss after the Baron. Let me vendor... Sell all this stuff.
Yeah, I think once I get to 30, I'll work on my professions a bit more.
Actually, you know what? I shouldn't be selling these medium highs and heavy highs. I should save these for my hunter. Yeah, I'm going to be doing engineering, and then my hunter, of course, will be leatherworking. I really shouldn't be selling all of this. I'll send some of this to my banker and give it to the hunter. Just all right, since Volya is AFK, I'm just going to go ahead and create my hunter real quick. Let's create the hunter. I've already got the priest, so let's do the hunter. And actually, that's perfectly correct. I opened her up. You know how it randomly does the way they look? The only thing that was wrong was the hair. The hairstyle. Everything else was actually perfect. I was like, wow. Yeah, there you go. That's funny. Everything else was absolutely perfect. Hunter is created. Had the right skin color, had the right eye makeup, and the right face.
For 10,000.
Yeah, those guys are kind of rushing. I mean, I can tell they're kind of like Bola, and those guys are trying to get to 60 pretty quick, which is cool. But I'm not probably going to be doing that. Let's see. Ooh, it's pretty busy over here. Wow, there's a lot of
in Darkshore.
In the level 1 Night Elf area. I just created the hunter.
Back down to 19 silver.
I've got about 4 gold, I think, and I've spent like a ton of money, but I've been, killing certain things that drop things that actually give me a little bit of money, so.
Yeah.
It's fun though. I gotta admit, I really am liking the classic version of vanilla. You know, what I mean, I think this is. Well, I don't think. I think this is. I keep saying thing. This is better than the original, than the private servers. So.
Right.
I mean, the game, it looks better. The graphics are better. There's a lot of
okay.
interface things that are better. You
What
know.
happened?
Volia's new baby.
What's that?
That's Volia's new kid.
That was no, that was my kid.
Is that your kid? Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hey, Volia, let me log back over. I just created my hunter.
Oh no, no worries.
Just let me know when you're ready, because I'm parked right by you, I think.
Oh well, I'm sitting right here. I just came back.
All right, let me kill.
Coffee's not ready, so I grabbed the water.
Cool. Oh, I need coffee. I should make some coffee.
I'll get the coffee. I'll get it going a little bit. I'm not in a huge hurry. I'll definitely need coffee here in a couple hours, though.
Yeah, it depends on when my girlfriend gets home, which will be pretty soon. What time is it? It's already almost 5. She's been good though. When she's been getting home, she's been letting me play. But usually, a lot of times I take a break when she gets home, have dinner with her,
Oh my God,
and
you've
then
been
I
on
come
so
back.
much lately.
Well, I took the whole week off. I got the whole week off. So.
On the
All right.
private servers, you were never on that much.
I was on and off, but
Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't on this much. Usually I was on more during the weekend. Yeah, I'd play on the weekends. End of the week I'd play a little bit, but most of my play on the private servers a lot of times was on the weekends. All right, I'm in here. Let's kill this fat pig.
Where are you? Oh, you're over there. Okay, hold on.
I'm right next to you. Just
Get it.
about. There you are.
Oh, are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, got you.
Yep.
Let's throw one of those on you. And one of those on you. Yeah, I came over here earlier, looked at Belly Grub and went, no.
He hits pretty hard. Yeah, he does hit pretty hard.
Not even with,
Invite
let
invite that mage. He may want him.
me pass you the lead.
Oh, okay.
I can moonfire to get the tag, but, or well, at least maybe.
It looks like they killed him already, right?
It appears so, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll skin these gore tusks.
I don't
Yeah.
have my target macro set up for Belly Grub, so. Anyway.
Yeah, he's right here, so he's dead. All right, well, I guess I'll kill some gore tusks.
Skin some pigs.
Skin some
people
pigs.
Can't skin Belly Grub, huh?
You can skin this one over here if you want.
That's not good.
All right, I'll skin it then.
I'll probably get into a frame of mind where I'm like just mass skinning later.
Well, I'm just trying to get some money, so skinning over by those Worgen is always usually a good bet to get a lot of skin.
You should spawn right here somewhere.
I think he spawns right about here where I'm standing.
Yeah, pretty close to there, huh?
Because I know on my hunt drives always, when I was killing him, I stood up here, and I think it was down this slope.
Oh, with a hunter, you could almost solo this at lower levels, but
Yeah. I've soloed him on my warrior. Or was it warrior? I think it was on the paladin, maybe. Oh, he's a skinner too. Everybody's a skinner because everybody's trying to make their.
oh, I know. Every single time I'm where is Belly Grub? Can't find the Belly Grub quest to share it. I'm trying to find. Oh, no. Where is he?
Should be by the herbalist.
I found it. I'm just.
Oh, he's looking for it in his quest log. Is that?
Eligible.
Yeah, he's not eligible. Yeah.
It says not eligible.
You are not eligible.
I tried. I'm not eligible. I can't type. You know that. That's why I've always.
I know you can't. I know you can't.
I'm trying really hard in guild, but it's still.
Yeah.
My right hand. No.
I know you can't really do it.
Thank God it's the right hand that controls the mouse. Hard to screw that up.
As long as you can move it around, man. Oh, he's killing these guys. I guess so. Do you want this great gore tusk snout or this liver?
Nah, it's from the Westfall quest. It's not really
Okay.
useful now.
Yeah, I didn't know if you'd done them all. Okay, I figured you probably had.
Everybody's a stinking Skinner.
I know.
It
Everybody
was the
is.
same way on the private servers. It was the same way back
Same
in
way.
the day. Everybody quickly realized that if you could increase your vendor trash, you had gold.
Yep. And it's true. I mean, I make a lot of money off skinning.
Yeah, you can. I actually turn it into other things and then wind up making even.
Yeah.
So you can
Actually-
skin that one. I'm not going to steal
Actually,
all of them.
actually, blacksmithing was pretty. It's pretty good early on because you make a lot of stuff around around 80, 90, and you can sell it all. And what I would do is I would enchant those bracers. Remember the ones that are +5 strength? And I would enchant them with
Yeah,
+5, and I would take my priest and enchant them with +5 stamina. So then they became awesome. You know, +5 strength, +5 stamina, and those things would sell like hotcakes. I was selling them for like a gold each. Kitty, kitty. Oh, the rage issues. It looked like you just like had no rage to attack.
Nope.
His corpse is
I time
still
it
there.
better when I'm questing, but
His corpse is still there. Wow. Well,
all these guys have like several minutes spawn time.
I'm gonna go vendor some stuff.
That one Murloc named dude over on
I'll wait here.
the Westfall coast there.
Uh huh.
There were at least, I don't know, maybe 3 groups of 5 over there.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there I made a macro just to spam it, and I got him on the first hit. The catch is can you get him on the first tick or not? You know?
Yeah. Yeah,
I think the Warlock one actually hits on the first tick. So if there's a Warlock on one of the opposing parties and he's paying attention, you lose.
There he is. Quit moving, damn it! But not you, the belly crab. He's like moving all over the place. Like, why are you moving?
I don't think he can really hurt you.
No, I'm pretty tanky. I am pretty tanky. I've got 1900 armor.
That other guy that was in the group, did he get his thing?
With your buff, I don't know. With your buff, I've got 1912 armor.
No, I said the bruiser guy. Did he get
his
grab thing?
I have no idea.
All right, well, Pig's dead if he wants his loot.
Yeah, I don't know where he went. Oh, here's a cooking trainer. Training.
Oh, he's still over there killing pigs, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that was 1950 XP, so that's a solid quest.
Yeah, no, it's definitely worth doing.
Who we got as the high levels? What's this Billy at 29?
He joined the guild yesterday. He actually private messaged me. I didn't. He just messaged me. And yeah, he private messaged me. Said, "Can I join the guild?" And I said, "Sure." Yeah, but I did post.
He's a Warlock. That explains why he's leveling so fast. But
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, "Sure, dude."
I appreciate the help on that. That saves me so much trouble.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Give me 2k XP too, so.
That is why we are in a guild.
I do not need this bouquet of scarlet begonias.
Hey, yeah, it's 5 silver though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, hey.
It's money. I'll take the money. It's just it's not worth anything else.
Yeah. I am heading back to skin, I guess.
You're not flying yet, are you? Where are you?
Need help?
No, let me throw you some more silver for the
Oh, okay.
tabard.
You sure you got enough?
A little bit at a time is all I can do, but you know, it adds up, right?
No, it totally adds up, dude. I mean, I'm at 4 gold right now, so 6 more gold to go.
Yeah, we'll get there. Very slowly.
Yeah.
All right, well, head over there and get your skin in. Thank you much.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get, like I said, the skinning will give me even more money. That's the whole reason I'm there, is to make money.
I'll have to go to my trainer again here pretty soon. I'll probably be just dead broke. But
I actually learned 3 skills last time, and it cost me about 1.6 gold.
the catch is that I'm I'm using DPS for leveling, but I'm also tanking and healing instances.
That's what'll kill. That's what kills you. Actually, I found that out of all the classes, the druid's the worst. I would say the druid.
It's expensive because if you're doing all of them,
he's got more skills than any of them.
Only doing resto, well, skip the other ones.
You know who the cheapest. You know who the cheapest one is, Volia? Let's see if you know. The hunter.
The cheapest for
skills. It's the hunter. All you need is like Serpentine, Arcane Shot, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, because you only need your base skills.
Yeah, just a couple. Give me Arcane Shot, give me Serpentine, and then you just train up your pet stuff, and that's it. You're done. It's so cheap.
My secondary tune after this one is going to be a hunter.
Mine? Mine's gonna be one too. You want to level together? What
we
we're at?
Can do that when we get over there. I've got him set up in reserve, but it's just parked at the moment.
Is he at Night
Elf?
Elf?
Up a little bit on this one first.
Yeah, that's cool. Is he a Night Elf or?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because mine's a Night Elf too. So.
Yeah, I Night Elf is for hunter.
Yeah.
And for warrior.
Yeah. Well, actually, warrior you can do human because of the racial with the swords, the sword skill +5. But yeah, they're both.
Come on,
but Night Elf has the dodge. Has the increased dodge. Yep, I'm going back.
Yeah, if we level together on those hunters.
Oh, we could go fast.
2 hunters with 2 little tanks. I mean, not the first 10 levels, obviously. But...
Yeah, once we get to like level, I'll let you know when mine's level 10 because I think I might play him today because I need a break from the Paladin. My goal today was to get the Paladin to 30. She's almost 28, so she's only 2 levels away, basically.
I just want to be able to catch up a little bit to everybody in the group here, but I don't know.
You will. You'll catch me easily because I'm going to jump over to the hunter. I want to get the hunter and the priest to level 10. Because the priest will sit. She just sits in Stormwind. And then I just keep sending her cloth and magic items, and she disenchants them. And she makes cloth items, and she levels up her cloth and enchanting to 150. And then at that point, I go out and I level her to 20. And then same thing. I park her in Stormwind. I send her more shit. And she levels her enchanting and her tailoring up to 225.
Wow.
And then once she's 225, then I'm like, okay, now it's time to level her.
I have one of every class in reserve with names. My dwarf priest is called Bigwig.
So I hope you gave him a big wig.
He's got good hair, man.
He's got to have good hair with a name like that. All right, I hope there's some people here killing worgans. I see some dead worgans. Don't skin that worgen.
Looks like I'm just going to have to stand here and hope things spawn, because there are so many people over here. God dang it.
You're kind of, I think, in the group that's the heavier group of players, like right around 20.
Yeah, it's just because I'm playing so casual. If I'd have been just grinding like I have in the past, I'd have been up there with you guys. But
well, people are. I know, and yeah, I know. I was expecting you to way out level me, Volio. I was like, well, he's gonna blow right by me.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that down the line I may get into that frame of mind, but that frame of mind also requires standing in the same spot for like hours on end, just grinding.
Yeah. If you haven't watched any of my streams, probably,
but they're yellow or green, stay away from the reds, and just kill.
Yeah, you haven't really watched my stream, I know, but I mean, I was over there killing, water elementals for like 2 hours just so I could get water, and so I could level up a little bit, and then I do the always where I go into the Wrathband ore cave and farm that for like 2 or 3 hours. Daddy. Daddy, when are you gonna let me play? Yeah, he's like,
just had a late lunch, and now he's like working on his bottle, and he's gonna take a nap. So he's probably not gonna make a whole lot of noise.
Must be nice, man.
And then when I'm streaming or something, I was like, "Yep, he's having a moment."
Yeah. Yeah.
No, my boy doesn't nap anymore.
Oh, one of those.
Yep.
Full of energy.
His boy naps until he was 2.
Yeah. My son did not sleep well. He did not nap well. His naps were usually about 2 hours, and that was it. Like maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, and then he was up the rest of the day.
Yeah.
There just aren't enough people over here killing these Worgans. I'm not happy about this. Because these
Well,
guys
wait
will...
until this group from Red Ridge gets over there. It'll probably be like 2-3 hours, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden, bam.
Maybe I should just go play my hunter now. Get her to level 10.
Yeah.
Well, because these guys are level 29 and I'm 27. I need, Volya, what I need, and I need you to help me with this, is I need the recipe for the Iron Shield Spike. I'm blocking all the time because I already have 5 talent points in Redoubt, but I don't have an Iron
Where
Shield
does
Spike.
that drop from?
It drops from any mob between levels 19 to 21. Any mob can drop it. I've been checking the auction house like constantly.
All right, well, if I happen to see it.
Yeah, I've been checking the auction house constantly, and I
At
can't.
the moment, I
can't
think I
find
may
it.
need to leave here. I don't think I can do a whole lot in Duskwood, but there's a lot more skinnable mobs over there, so.
Yeah, there are all the wolves and stuff.
Yeah, maybe I should just get the heck out of here. What level are those wolves? Can I do them at 21?
Yeah, you can. They're 19 to 21.
So you're trying to skin up. Maybe, what I'll do is I'll come over to Duskwood, and then you can skin what I need to kill for the quest, which will be a lot because you got to kill like billions of wolves and billions of Worgans, and
Yeah.
too bad you can't skin the spiders. Yeah, this is kind of pointless. I'm not able to do anything over here, like at all.
Yeah, I hate Lakeshire when it gets to that point. I always think that like level 19 or 20 is a really bad level in World of Warcraft. There's not really anything that you really fit into very well.
There's a lot of things you can do. It's just everybody's there.
Everybody's there, but all the mobs usually are going to be like your level or maybe 1 level higher. And I like to do quests where the mobs are 2 levels beneath me or 1 or 2 beneath me.
Let me get rid of that wanted quest. No, maybe I should hold on to that one. I'm trying to figure out what I want to dump here. I'm not going to do Gnomeregan. I hate Gnomeregan. I did Gnomeregan way too many times.
I have a strict no Gnomer policy.
Yeah, so that'll open up a couple of quest slots. Yeah, I've lost count of the number of times I've done Gnomer.
I would do it with a guild only. Guild only.
Even then, maybe, because that thing takes so stinking long.
Yeah,
I mean, in retail, I've got a speed druid, so I can go through every single boss in there in like 6 minutes. But
all right, come. There is a treasure chest over here. Maybe I should snag it. I got to kill 3 Worgans just to get to it. Oh, I've already finished
this. You're not in a party, so you're not obligated to anybody. It's yours.
Yeah, that's exactly. I love that.
I've never really worried about what drops from chests because while you might get something that will sell on the auction house, generally speaking, I've never really seen anything that would help me.
Do you see what Bola?
Oh my God! You just got an invite. That's nice. He's just giving you hell, probably.
Yeah. Maybe Bola heard me. Maybe he's just. Are you trolling me, Bola? Are you watching the stream?
Yeah, that's funny.
I think he's trolling me, man, because he watches my stream sometimes.
It's gonna take me 5 minutes to walk down to Duskwood because I never got that flight path yet. So.
Oh, he's like, I totally did not. Oh, shit. I'm not going to be able to take these guys out. Let's bubble and bubble run. Bubble and run.
Molten Core, I don't mind.
Molten Core.
And Druid healing in that works very, very well. So. And you almost have to have a couple of druids for the rebirth for those oh my god situations.
Yeah, you do. You have to have some druids. Ooh, I got a crit heal on that one.
Oh, and then the free mana, right? You know.
Mm-hmm. Need the Shadow Priest, yeah.
Okay, what is this wolf? Oh, he's 20. Okay.
These guys are they're trying to level. I told Bola, you guys are gonna blow right by me, you know, because I do not plan on just racing to 60 on my Paladin.
Well, because Dire Maul comes out phase 2, right?
I think so, yeah.
So that means we've got at least the first month before you can even really start gearing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do BRD, and there is some stuff in there for some people. Oh, is that phase 3, Bola?
Jeez, yeah, so...
Oh.
So we've got a while before we can really get, like, gearing. For a lot of classes. Some classes will be able to level.
Yeah.
Or gear, I should say.
I will kill you, Dark Bane Runner.
Cutefaith.
Yeah.
Plan on taking Molten Core?
Do I plan on tank? No, not. I wasn't planning on taking Molten Core. No. I mean, only if you took me in as
We should get you to tank Gar.
tank Gar. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want. I was planning on basically trying to get in there after you guys had already gotten geared up a little bit, maybe doing a little bit off tanking.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Because once people start to get gear and they don't need stuff, yeah, we'll bring me in. Let's get Cutefaith some some gear.
You won't be tanking.
Because I mean, it's like, no, fuck that guy.
Okay. Let me see. I got to clear out some quests.
But I won't be. I mean, these guys are all going to be 60 before me. I'm just trying to get to 30, and then I'm going to start playing my other two characters. So we're almost there. I'm actually gonna jump on my hunter now. Actually, gonna jump my hunter now and try to get
because
the
he's
hunter
mean to you, huh?
I mean, Bola knows me. I'm mean to everybody. I mean, Volia. See, it's hard to say Bola, Volia. I mean, you know. I'm like, I've said Bola a couple times when I meant to say Volia. Bola, Volia, Volia, Bola.
I just always call my druid that name.
Yeah, that's the name I've always known you by. Yeah, the Paladins.
I'm not attached to really any other name. Well, okay, one other name. But that's like my first ever warrior that's sitting on a dead account, so. Raven, yeah.
I need a beer. But if I drink a beer, then I'll get tired and I won't want to play. I can't drink beer now on WoW, man. It's like, oh, a couple beers. I don't want to play this.
I don't typically drink, but playing Classic has kind of made me want to.
Yeah, doing this is because what a lot of people don't realize is me and you, Vola, I've been playing the past 3 years on this shit. So it's like it's not brand new or fresh anymore, you know. I love it though; it's great, but it can be a little taxing if you're trying to level quickly.
If you're just trying to go really fast. What the heck?
Yeah. All right, we're going to let Cutefaith take a little bit of a break and jump on the hunter. Do you know my hunter's name, Volia? Let's see if you remember.
Oh, I don't. Man.
You don't?
I'm terrible with names.
Cheryl.
I'm really
Remember
good
Cheryl?
with voices and faces.
Yeah.
So if I hear somebody or I see somebody, I was like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah,
but
there you
if
go.
they're like, "Hey, do you know, Joe Blow from Kokomo?" It's like,
Thanks, kid.
No.
Yeah, it's the same name. This is the same hunter I had in Vanilla, and when Vanilla came out in 2004, when WoW came out, this is the exact same one.
I remember you mentioned it a lot because you used to like to play that a lot. So.
Yeah, Hunter and the Priest were my two favorite in the original game.
What am I missing here? Trying to pick up all the quests over here in Duskwood, but they're so spread out. Oh, and get the flight path, for God's sakes. Don't forget that, Jesus. There we go. Oh, there's a lot less people over here, isn't there?
Yeah, oh yeah. You were, I think you're kind of in I think I would say like level 18, or I'd say like level 15 to 20 is probably where most people are right now. You know.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, I'm level 2. Oh my goodness. Level 2. Yeah, Bola's right. I think a lot. Well, I'm in the Night Elf starter zone, Bola, and there's a lot of people here. I mean,
The
there's
night
like,
elves are very, very popular for some reason.
yeah, like if I do /who, and I think the who is 50, right? 50 max. It says 50 people
All
found.
the starter zones
So
are
in the
empty.
Shadow Glen, there's 50 people, more than 50 at
Oh,
least.
freaking Westfall. Yeah, I was over in Westfall. There was some good groups over there. You could get solid groups. You were doing really well.
Yeah, yeah. If you go to Westfall at level 14 or 15, it's easy. If you go there at 10, good luck. I always feel sorry when I always feel sad, or like sorry for people that go over there at like level 10. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't do it.
The only issue I had with Westfall at 1819 is that everybody would literally just stand in front of you begging and pleading that you tank or heal.
Yeah. Well, if you're a druid.
That was my only glitch
You
with
know-
that zone.
you know-
Everything I was like, I'm skinning every living thing. That's fantastic.
You know what I
lots of
hate?
Good groups.
Yeah. You know what I hate, Volio? Absolutely, the worst thing about the druid is that even if you are a resto, they say it doesn't matter. You can still tank. And I'm like, but I don't want to tank. That's why I created a resto
Right.
druid. And they'll be like, you can tank though. Even a resto druid can tank, and they're like begging you to tank, and I'm like, I don't want to tank. I want to heal. I remember one time I was going Dead Mines, and they said looking for a healer and a tank, and I messaged the guy and I said, yeah, I'm a healer, resto druid. He invited me, and then when I got there, the other guy who was the tank was a warrior, and he goes, I want a DPS, you tank. And I go, wait a minute, you told them you were going to tank. Yeah, but you're resto, you can tank it. I want a DPS. I go, I'm not gonna tank. I said I was a healer, I'm gonna heal. And he threw the biggest fit. He threw the biggest fit. Well, I'm leaving the group now. I'm like, you joined as a tank, and now you're leaving because you just don't want to tank. I was like, oh my
When they try to
goodness.
convince you to do something you didn't agree to.
Yeah, they're trying to convince me to do something I didn't want to do. I was like, I don't even have gear for that. I got a bunch of intellect gear. Yeah, I was not happy about that.
I always try to maintain a set of gear for both.
Yeah, I do now.
But bag space being limited, oftentimes it'll be sitting in the bank and not on me.
There goes our highest level tune, Billy. He's like, no, not Billy. No. What did we do? What did you do? What did you do? It was LSR. Kicked him out. LSR booted him. What'd you do? Oh, man. Too funny.
Okay, some of these dudes are 23 and hurt like hell.
Oh, are you
Ow.
hitting the white wolves?
Nah, it's that first quest where
Yeah.
you come over and kill the skeletons.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were gonna do the wolves though.
I'm gonna come. I'm just
What
following my.
if you walk all the way around to the corner and get the wolf quests and the spider leg? They get the spider legs too. The spider, whatever. Kill the pygmy spiders. Grab those two and just do those two because those are easy for you. I'm on a level 2 hunter. Oh yeah, hunters are so boring without their pet. Hey, what's up, Kurt? How's it going?
I want to get this annoying quest where everything is immune to bleeds out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like a lot of my damage and stuff. I got a little group though, so I'm good.
And this girl's kicking my ass. Oh, I don't have my macros created. Ooh. Ah, yes, but I was smart to put that macro in general. Oh, yeah. Ooh, refreshing spring water. Oh.
Get out of here.
Oh, so on the private server, Volia, I was doing I think, was it a warrior? I can't remember. And somebody a hunter, like a level 20 hunter, came over and helped me level. I got to like level 20 in I think it was like 10 hours or something, because he was just tagging all the mobs for me.
I hate the fact that my keyboard is really clicky, but I really love the fact that it's clicky.
That's
Does that
all
make
right.
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's clicky if I move my mouse. You can hear it. It's not as clicky as yours. You must have the different switches. I think I've got red. Mine are red switches.
I don't remember what I just like. I love this keyboard. I flat out love this keyboard. But
I've got a
it's loud as
Corsair.
hell.
I've got a Corsair something or other. It's pretty good.
You guys can stream some keyboard ASMR.
Yeah.
Right. Never had any complaints from the stream. I'm the only one who seems to worry about it. But it's...
Well, people actually have had comments where people say that my streams should be titled. I should put ASMR in the title. They're like, man, dude, your streams are so chill. It's like ASMR.
That's why I like watching them at work, man. It's like a stress reliever.
Well, that's why I play World of Warcraft, because it's my my psychiatrist, after I get out of work.
Yeah.
Holy crap, is this Grell ever gonna die? Come on, there's a chest behind me here that I want to loot. I know it's got like a bow in it. Oh, I can't. Damn it! And I couldn't get it. Because right when I dropped, somebody came and looted the chest. You suck. Do I even have any food? Yeah, I do. I gotta set up my UI.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it is hot. I am hot today in the stream. It wasn't this hot yesterday.
Oh yeah, but you're down in like the tropics. I'm here in the high desert. We're freaking baking, dude.
Well, it was really cool in this room yesterday, but they just installed this new freaking digital air conditioning panel in my apartment, and now it's fucking hot as shit. I'll be right back. I gotta check it. Well, let me kill this Grelkin. I gotta see what's going on, 'cause something's not right. The heater was on last night. I woke up this morning, it was like 78 degrees. I'm like, what the fuck? Somehow the heater came on. And I'm like, well, either the cat hit the screen, because it's digital, or Amber accidentally...
He's got to deal with the humidity, though.
Oh yeah, it's fucking humid as fuck down here.
Well, we're in the
I'd rather deal with
right
this
now,
doggy.
so our humidity's running.
I'd rather deal with the heat than the humidity. Humidity's brutal. Hey, Kurt. I see Kurt just jumped in. All right, let me go AFK for a second while I try to fix this AC.
Yeah, I kind of prefer this desert weather over Florida.
The which weather?
Desert.
Oh yeah. I'm up in the Mule Mountains, southern Arizona. It's the Sonoran Desert, so I mean anywhere between 95 and 110. But during the wintertime, it's really, really nice.
Oh yeah.
But I am
I've
a
been
mile in elevation, so right now we're doing pretty good. We're staying in the low 90s major.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But we can use a swamp cooler, whereas most people can't.
Right.
I love that. Talking to my sister, she was in Phoenix. I was like, "What was your electric bill?" She's like, "Oh, about 300." She's like, "That was pretty good." I was like, "Holy crap!"
Damn.
She's like, "Why? What was it down there?" It's like, I don't know, something like 80, 90 bucks.
Yeah. Yep. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, that's a warrior. I don't need the warrior. I don't want him to overspawn either. Oh my god. The group decided that they were done and they all left, so. More XP for me. I'm gonna hit a whole whopping level 22 here momentarily, probably another 10 minutes or so.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I should have been leveling last night, but I ended up watching something about NASA. I don't know why.
Oh, I love space shit. Hey, Kurt, I
I
am
was
level.
gonna do a
Yeah.
grind, man, but then we had a thunderstorm that was like flickering the lights and starting to charge everything. I was like, nope, I gotta go. Bye. The most expensive thing I think I have outside of obviously the basics of life is this computer.
It's a computer, yeah.
It's worth more than my car.
Wow.
And I haven't even finished the upgrades.
Yeah, my new computer. My bonus comes in November, Volya, and I'll be getting the new PC then. Get the big bonus. I got my review. My review, I got a 4.7 out of 5, which is the highest review I've actually ever gotten at that company. So it means my bonus should be good.
Well, after I got the 2080 Ti, I was just like, oh, and then Classic's gonna come out, and I won't even need it. You know?
No, that's exactly right. Yeah, that's why I'm actually, this computer's old and a piece of crap, but it plays this game fine. I mean, Classic doesn't take much.
No, I think the specs are definitely higher than the original, but that's because they're pumping it on the Legion client, I guess, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's running on, but it's definitely got better graphics.
It's either Legion or WAD. They're running on one of the two of them.
Yeah, the shadow. I think it's. Yeah, I'm not sure which one is, but the shadows are way better. That's the one thing I've noticed the most is the shadows are much better.
Everybody's like, I want the real vanilla experience. I'm going to turn it down to 1. It's like,
No, I'm turning it up all the way. You know what I mean?
It's cranked, man.
I have it
When I
cranked.
played this originally, it was a smoke screen. You couldn't even see your own butt.
Yeah, the graphics, even from 2004 to 2007, like even to the Burning Crusade client, they changed it a lot.
I was trying to get my sister to come back, but she didn't want to. She's like, no, I've been there. I've done that. I'm done. But when I used to get locked up in Stormwind because my computer couldn't handle it, she would come over and figure out how to finagle my warrior out of Stormwind.
Really?
So, you know.
That's funny. Oh.
Immune to bleeds.
Let me check. You know what? I think I am gonna start. I don't think anybody. How many people are on my stream? Actually, there's 8 people watching my stream. All they're hearing is.
You have 8 people watching you?
Well, I usually have anywhere
That's because
from.
your camera's off. If your camera was on, you know.
I don't usually stream.
Yeah, whatever happened to that face reveal?
I did.
Camera off.
I did a video with my face, and then I left it up for a couple days, and then I deleted it. I was like, I don't want to see my ugly face. Not that I'm ugly, but you've seen what I. Haven't you seen what I look like, Volya? No?
I think I have.
You
yeah,
have. Yeah.
And besides,
No,
I
I
forgot what your name was. I ran your
Ken,
entire
you
background. I have your entire history.
Oh,
employment history
God.
and everything. So.
Thanks. I needed to hear that, Volya. Volya, the lever of protection that Volya's got going on, Ken, you wouldn't believe. You're not going to hack into his system.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can figure out who I am. I'm very public on the internet, but
Yeah.
on the when it comes to actually trying to get into anything else, no.
Yeah, you can't get
Not
in.
into my system.
Not
no.
into your system, no.
I'm all over the freaking internet. And I have been since the internet. And part of it, when the internet was born, everybody's like, oh, you got to be careful with this new thing. It's like, I ran some of the biggest or administered some of the biggest bulletin
Nice,
boards
James.
in the country.
Yeah.
They already know me.
Yeah, actually, James says he's multi-logging and watching my stream on 11 different. What? So you're multi-boxing on 11 different accounts? Jesus. That's got to be crazy. Hey, Volya, aren't you?
Bola, the internet is really, really great, but I'm telling you, those bulletin boards were pretty epic for their time.
Yeah.
In guild chat there, he's like, the internet's great. It's like, yes, it was.
Yeah, I saw it.
It is. It's
Well,
what it
yeah.
is.
I mean, I remember like getting in the Chicago singles chat room like in 1993 3 and thinking this was the coolest thing. I'm like, wow, I'm talking to people all over the city of Chicago where I live on this computer. You know, it was like, cool. And then, and that was back when people were just normal people. And then it became this cesspool of stalkers and all this crazy shit. And then you never would go on. You're like, shit. And then just the word chat room, like online chat room, elicited, you know, or made people think, you know.
Many years after I ran the bulletin board, I decided I have the entire. It was DOS, so I could archive it on a disk. You know, you didn't have to reinstall it; you just drop it and play. But I uploaded it again, and I created a mega server with telnet access and everything else. All of a sudden, my donation button went nuts. And one of the biggest donations that came in was like $5,000. I was like, "Oh my God, who the hell did this?" Well, I got an email later. Apparently, it was one of the executive officers of Hewlett Packard was like, "Thank you for bringing this game back."
Really? Wow.
Yeah. They hadn't been able to find a bulletin board that had a large enough capacity to do the mega servers for Trade Wars 2002.
Mega servers.
I got like this huge donation. I was like, well, it'll stay up for the next couple of years now. It's paid for.
Dude, that's awesome. Remember, did you ever...
I had a laptop sitting in the corner of my apartment at the time that just stayed there all the time running that game because they wanted it.
Well, I used to run Unreal Tournaments game servers back in 1999, and I had 2 computers, one that I played the game on, but I had another one that ran my my UT server that a lot of people, my friends, would play on, and same thing. It would just sit in the corner of the room running, my Unreal Tournament game server. Did you ever play Dungeons and Dragons, Volley? I can't remember if you did.
What's that?
Did you ever play Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't good at it though.
But do you remember, like, there was a magazine called Dragon Magazine, and in Dragon Magazine they had back those they had what was it called? Play by mail, or like they had those first iterations of kind of RPGs by kind of like bulletin boards. Remember it? So like.
Well, yeah, they had versions of it on the boards too.
Yeah, where you would like play these games, and you were basically. I never played any of those. Satan's game.
I hosted numerous of them. They were fairly popular back in the day.
Yeah, and it was funny. I was looking through some of my Dragon magazines, which are on my shelves right behind me, and there's actually ads for a lot of those games still in those magazines. Like, come here and register an account, and it's basically just text. You're texting different people saying, "Oh, my warrior does this," or "I do that." Of course, there's a new game that's coming.
My grandmother contributed to my electronics addiction, so I started moving away from a lot of things. She bought a beta machine when they first came out. Then she bought the VHS. She had like the Commodores and the Ataris and the whole 9 yards. She fed my addiction for electronics. And it's only because she wanted to be the first one who had one, and she didn't even know how to use it. She didn't care.
That's funny.
So a lot of the old style games that I had originally started on disappeared fairly quickly as a result of going, "Ooh, what is that, Grandma?" She's like, "I don't know, but the neighbors don't have one."
That's funny. Yeah, I had a Commodore 64. That's where I first learned to program, was writing QBasic on Commodore 64. I used to get the Byte magazines, and I'd take the programs out and type them in and change them and do different stuff, There was one game that was called Oasis, and it was just a word game where you're going through the desert and you have to make decisions. You make the wrong decisions, you die. And so I just coded that all into my computer and and gave it all kinds of new options.
Those original versions of those decision games were those books where it's like, if this, turn to page 43. If this, turn to page 68. Yeah, I have some of those books out in my shop.
I don't have those anymore, but those are the first time I really started learning to program, was doing that shit.
Yeah, because the early introduction to computers was talking exactly about that kind of stuff.
Yes, yeah. But the macro system, I don't understand. Is there a guide anywhere that tells me what kind of code or what are all the available functions for me? Because obviously, like @player, no harm,
You mean for
harm.
WoW?
Yeah, for WoW, there's got to be a guide somewhere that gives me all the options.
There's the Blizzard repository that lists all the stuff, but God help you trying to figure out where they all are. But yeah, there is the repository that lists every single piece of code for the game.
But
what's locked down and what's combat locked, etc.
I just want to know, what is the syntax for the macro system that's with this client. Because
you mean like instead of the @ thing, what is the backup, the actual code, right?
well, no, I mean, obviously it's Lua, right? It's Lua code, right? So
Well, yeah.
it has keywords. Like @player is obviously got to be some sort of a keyword. And like you said, there's going to be code behind it. Yeah, you're right. So I do want to see the code behind it, but I also want to know what all the keywords are. I want to know.
The
You know.
player is simply just pointing to the variable player.
Yes,
which code.
Exactly, and I understand that, but there's got to be code behind it that's doing something. So I want to see the code.
Defines the player, you mean?
Yeah. That defines the player. You should be. What I'm saying is, you should be able to. It's basically a script. So @player is executing some sort of a function, right? It's a function.
To a model, the name of a model in the world.
Yes. It's
and
the player.
So in order to do it, it has to, create a little database of everything that's in the area you're in.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you say @player, it just says, okay, well, who is this player that's playing, which would be whoever's local, you, and then it targets that in the workspace. Or whatever the hell they're calling it. The most common is workspace in Lua. Most games use that. I have no idea what Blizzard uses for the open.
All right, cool. Because I just haven't looked at it. I'm just thinking, it seems like to me they would have like some sort of a guide that says, here are the common ways to get, there's got to be a guide somewhere. I mean, there's stuff online that people have done, but people are always like, this is just how I do this. I want to know more about it. I want to know what the underlying code looks like and all that, but I don't know.
The only reason I need Lua for World of Warcraft is so I can fix old, antiquated, broken add-ons.
Yeah, well, I just wish I could get a quartz.
There we go. Finally got my level 20. I was sitting here grinding out for that last level.
Nice, congrats.
Because now the rest of the quests in Darkshore show up. That's the only reason I did it.
Yeah.
Like, I've got Click because I like using Click as an add-on, and the people of that one actually fixed it, so you can run that in WoW. Healbot sort of works, but almost all of the spell IDs are busted, so I'm probably going to have to go into Healbot and redefine all of the spell IDs. Unless I decide to just dump Healbot. The reason I like it is because it color codes when people don't have a buff.
Mm-hmm. I just would like to get quartz to work, just the quartz bar add-on, or give me a good bar add-on, or even a good enemy nameplate add-on.
Bartender's fixed for Classic, isn't it?
Is it? Maybe I'll try that. But isn't Bartender just an overall name? Isn't Bartender?
I'll let you move and reshape things.
Does it? Okay. Well, the things I'm missing right now is a good map add-on.
The map that I'm using, okay, Cartographer.
Yeah, that's the one.
Cartographer have already said they're not going to fix it for it, and that's a huge add-on. So best of luck.
I know, because Cartographer is the one I always used.
Yeah, but for this one, the one I'm currently using right now is Simple Map because it shrinks it down and allows you a little bit more control over it, and it's the only one that's really working right now.
All right, I'll take a look at that one. So basically, was that I think I heard Omen, there's an Omen meter, threat meter that works.
Yeah, there's that one's working.
I've heard that one works. I haven't installed it yet. And then there's, for auras, like weak auras supposedly is pretty good. I haven't played around with it yet.
I haven't checked into those yet.
But I think so basically weak auras, Omen, and then, like I said, casting bar. I would like to be able to set up like different casting bars.
You mean for like adding additional bars?
No, I would like to just be able to see the enemy's cast bar. Either see it on his nameplate or see it as a separate cast bar.
Oh yeah, I don't have that yet either. That is something I'm looking into. But
yeah, that's something that I haven't seen yet that I want.
I want to grind out, and so I'm not worried about the add-ons.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I'm doing the same thing.
Like I had to download. It's not on at the moment, but the auto quest system. Trying to get out of the night elf starting area and trying to click quests that were, there's like huge lines. So I loaded auto quest and just started spamming the mob. Boop, I'm done. Walk away.
No problem, Kurt. Yeah.
I mean, it's a terribly horrible thing to do, and I'm really sorry. Not really. I'm not sorry. I had to get out. Okay, those seasoned wolf kebabs are level 25, by the way. Ouch.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not the quest. The quest you can do is the quest just to kill the starving wolves, That one should be like level 20 or 21.
What's it called?
It's in the corner, you know, like the top left, the northwest corner of the zone. That little camp, that little.
Yeah, I think you're getting converted to retail because that quest isn't available yet.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then it's just not available because I did it. I've
I've got
already
them
done
all.
it.
And I've got Raven Hill, Deliveries to Sven, which is the other side over by Raven Hill.
All right,
A bronze tube, which I'll have to go to Stormwind for, unless we got an engineer someplace.
well, I am an engineer. I just haven't I will be an engineer. I've been mining. I just haven't got.
This doesn't help.
I know, but I will be an engineer. I just haven't dropped skinny. So
That's like, hey, has anybody got one of those really cool tools? And like a little 5-year-old walks up. When I grow up, I'll make you one.
Oh God. I'm just saying I will be an engineer. I just can't help you right now.
Killing me, man. Okay.
No, I mean mostly what I get on this.
Seasoned wolf kebab's the first one that showed up, and that's level 24, 25. So
Yeah.
I'll just walk over to Raven Hill and see what I can do.
Bola says there's a guy selling bronze tubes in Duskwood. But I just, honestly, all you have to do is run dead mines and just loot the crates. You loot those little boxes next to the that one boss in the room with all the little goblins that create those little mechanical robots. If you just loot those boxes, you'll get a bronze tube. But you've probably already done the dead mines.
Let me turn down the sound.
Yeah, I use ring menu. Ring menu's awesome.
There's a guy selling bronze tubes in Duskwood. I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
But because I tend to follow the quests, I know all the vendors that sell them. So I'm not too worried about it. I'll just swing by the vendors as I pass by them and pick one up. Assuming they're not being canned by the guy selling them on the auction house. There's always somebody in every zone pawning their wares. Westfall was full of wand and bag sellers.
Yep.
But the funny thing is that because there was just so many really awesome groups and stuff, I mean, people were just handing me bags. It's like,
really?
Oh, thanks, appreciate
wow,
it. Yeah.
no, I didn't get that.
In fact, after I did Dead Mines, and I was helping the guy finish that last quest, getting the miner cards.
Yeah.
Like an hour later, he mailed me an 8-slot bag.
Wow. No, I didn't get that. People must not like me.
It's just been like that. I mean, had a mage earlier who gave me like stacks of food and water, and then gave me like 2 6-slot bags.
Ken or Kurt, you can do whatever you want. You can go alchemy, first aid and herbs. Ooh. Yeah, my stream usually has usually have from 10 to 20 people on average, Volia. Around 10 to 20. But I get about 10 to 20, yeah.
Wow.
But I get it's gone nuts since Classic came out. Like I'm getting I don't know. Here, hold on. It's because my channel's mostly just WoW stuff, mostly. So.
Well, as has been proven, streaming WoW can be very huge if you are certain people.
Yeah. Did you see that video I put in the disc or in the guild chat? Oh my god, with Asmongold smashing his head on his desk. What a
he's done that. He's done that a few times over the years.
I didn't know it, but it was bad. I was like, holy crap, this guy's a spaz.
I don't think that was a recent video, was it, or was it?
No, it was not a recent video, and it wasn't staged.
The old one.
And it wasn't staged or anything. I mean,
he was honestly pissed off and just went bam.
Yeah, but he took his hand, slapped himself in the face, in his forehead,
yeah.
and then took his head and slammed it on his desk hard, really hard. And I'm like, what kind of a freak does this?
Yeah, but how much money is he making an hour right now? I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, no, no. I mean, he's got a following because people are just waiting for him to do the next dumb thing, probably.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
pass things.
Yeah, me too. I don't watch any. There's no streamers out there that I watch, so I don't watch any of them.
What have I got? 25 or 26 followers, over half of which usually show up, but not
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Now you stream on Twitch, right?
Yeah. Volga does. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, disboxed.
Disboxed.
Disboxed. I got this whole beard going on. If you catch some of my earlier videos, I'm nearly clean shaven, which is hilarious. Look at some of those videos and go, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with me? Of course, back in my 20s, I had the hair down to my butt, and now I'm like bald. So, you know,
Yeah.
I've got a slideshow that I produced for a college thing one time that was the evolution of me, and all of the photographs about 10 or 5 years apart, you couldn't recognize me as the same person.
Yeah.
Is that the only quest down here? All right, what do we got?
Yeah, the auction house is surprisingly empty of a lot of stuff that I would have thought would have been in there already.
The auction house is weird because you've got so many people who want to use like trade skill master or something, and they don't know what to do. I've got a working version of auctioneer that's helping me, but I'm not worried about making money at them.
I'm using I'm using a thing called Auctionator, and it's.
Or is that what I'm using? Let me look.
You're probably using that.
Auctionator. That's
yeah,
the
using
one,
the same because the Auctioneer doesn't work in this one. And,
yeah, no, Auctionator is the one I got.
Yeah.
It works fine.
It works okay. Yeah.
It's not trade skill master by any stretch. But...
I never used Trade Skill Master. I think I remember you telling me about it before, though. I remember the last thing you always did before you logged out was scan the auction house. First thing it was like the first thing he did when he got on, and the last thing he did is he scanned that auction house.
Like the tune that I was maining during BFA was a Prot Paladin, and before I logged out for the last time on BFA, because I got like a crap ton of gold, and I was trying to figure out how much did that tune alone. That tune is a Tailor Enchanter, and since I created him back in, I want to say WAD. No, Kata. He's made 22.8 million gold.
Jesus, that's unbelievable.
Just that tune alone, and I know I've got multiple guild banks that are just packed with gold.
Yeah,
So
I have no gold in retail, like maybe like 100,000 or something, or something.
The
maybe
account that
50,000
is on is prepaid for the next 2 years.
Wow, that's
with
insane.
gold.
That's crazy.
So it just came down to that's all I had to do. BFA sucked so bad.
I couldn't play. I really couldn't play retail after. I mean, I thought Panda was good for PvP, but everything else sucked. And then Legion I didn't like. BFA sucked. WAD was the worst.
Trying to get all the stuff up, and boy, do I regret that.
WAD was the act. I just got a bag. I got a pretty blue 6-slot bag. Woohoo!
Yeah, you get the big blue sack or whatever the large.
Yeah, I did. I got a 10-slot bag. That was pretty cool. I tell you what, though, those elementals drop a lot of good loot. I was getting a lot of good greens.
I have stuff I plan to farm later for like blues, but I make most of my money at 60 by selling the blues. So,
yeah.
As a skinner leather worker, you're not going to make a whole lot of bank unless you get a farming setup.
Really alchemy or, alchemy and not blacksmithing. Alchemy enchanting is pretty lucrative.
Yeah, well, herbalism's extremely profitable. Why about the dogs barking at? I'm down to 2 dogs, which is odd. I'm used to having 5. So that's much quieter than it used
What
to
happened
be.
to the other ones?
The 2 females were old and they died, and then one of our medium age ones just passed away. He was a terrier.
Little one,
So
yeah.
the Chihuahua is still alive, but then again, they have a tendency of living until they're like a million. And Bosco's like a pit bull lab, and I'm assuming he's probably going to live a lot longer than one would expect a big dog to make, because he's already ancient, but he doesn't seem to be aging.
Right.
But when you're streaming and they start going, oh, yeah.
What am I, level 4 or something? Am I the lowest level person in the guild? Probably. Outside of my 2 bankers, too. Look, the bottom 3 characters are all me. Oh, 3 out of the bottom 4. My priest, my warrior, who's just a banker, and then this one. You know me, Volya. I'll have quite a few bankers before too long.
Oh, I know you will. The catch is can you bag them all out?
Bag them out? What do you mean?
Get
Oh,
you
mean get them back? Oh, you mean get?
store things?
You mean get them bags? Yeah, that's always takes a long time actually, and that's part of what the priest does. You know, the priest is the tailor, so she'll make the low level bags, and then eventually when I start getting money, I start upgrading the bags. It's like having a family. Like the highest level character starts doing the hand me downs. You know, moves the 12 slot bag down as he upgrades it, and then it goes to the next person. And then when they upgrade, then that goes back down to the next person. It's like you're getting the hand me downs.
Yeah. For bags, that's awesome. This is a drop quest.
But the cool, you must admit though, I think the coolest thing about playing on this is we know it's not going to get deleted. You know,
I know, right?
That's the coolest part is everything we do, it's not going to get deleted. It's like at least now I know that all this work I'm doing is actually going somewhere.
I mean, even our original tunes, they weren't technically deleted. They were leveled and like changed. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
This will always be there.
Yeah, it's so awesome. It's just so awesome.
And you know, I'll play the druid for a while, then I'll play the hunter for a while.
And you can always go back and pick it up because it'll still be there. Yeah, because remember I leveled up I've leveled up Cutefaith to 60 twice on the private servers.
I'm gonna get rid of the den mother quest.
Let me do a custom. Let's see how many views my YouTube has had in the last like 3 days or 4 days. Oh. So what was it, 826?
The only time I ever get views on YouTube is when I do like multi-boxing. How to multi-box without IS Boxer. And then all of a sudden, I get slammed.
Well, I've had, just since like Monday, I guess. Well, this doesn't account for today. It only accounts for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I've had 11,300 views and 40,000 minutes of watch time.
In the last how long?
Just 3 days. So it's not too bad.
You got some stalkers, man.
Yeah, I have the creepers. You have these people in your stream that watch you when you stream. I have no idea who they are. They never say anything. You know, there's always a few people that I know.
I've been letting people gain points on Twitch because I plan on doing giveaways or something eventually down the line.
Yeah.
But there were so many bots in there.
That's what. Yeah. What are these bots? That's what I was wondering.
I had to take nearly they're trying to figure out your statistics and stuff. But I had to go through my system and identify the bots and review forums and block them all out. It was horrible. I think by the time I was done, I had not banned. I don't care if they watch the stream. It looks good on the statistics.
Yeah,
but I don't want them getting points. So there must have been at least 50 of them.
Right.
And I put a message in chat, or I'll say it every once in a while. It's like, you know, if you're not a bot and you wound up on the bot list, you let me know, and I'll spot you some points just because I made a mistake.
Right.
But I don't think so, and I've never had anybody say it.
Okay, yeah. See, I don't think that's as big an issue on YouTube as it is on Twitch.
There's a lot of bots on YouTube.
There's a lot of bots, man. There's a
And
lot of
for
bots.
advertising revenue, you'll see a lot of people who are on YouTube who will say, well, my video had 10,000 views, but I only got paid 50 cents. Yeah,
Mhm.
because 70% of those views were bots that were, one, looking for copyright audio that they could sue you for, two, looking for copyright video that they could sue you for, three, looking for anything else they could sue you for.
Mhm.
And then there's other ones who are just seeing how long was your video, what's your view count. So they visit the page and they grab all the statistics off there, all that stuff, and then that way they can improve their channels. And so, anywhere between half and three quarters of views tend to be crap.
Yeah, I would say a lot of them are crap. I mean, I'll see I'll start up my stream and it'll be like 3 or 4 people in there, and I think it's always just bots or something.
Well,
But
I've got my bot system set up. There's nobody viewing me on Twitch at all, and that's to be
wow.
expected because even though I have a bot in the channel,
Mhm.
it's not showing up on the thing,
Doesn't show that person as a person, yeah.
and it doesn't count me either, thankfully. Because when Twitch first took off, it did. It counted everything.
Yeah, I just don't like Twitch, but I don't know. We'll see. There's just
Well,
some.
the OBS setup that I have right now, I could flip one switch and pop up onto YouTube live in probably take me just the buffer time. What, 2-3 seconds?
2 3 seconds, yeah, yeah.
So I can change my mind on the fly, but
Well, I'm using OBS, so I just need to, I guess, set up my Twitch account. But really, the most
I mean,
important.
maybe I'm watching a YouTube video or something on stream, or maybe I'm doing something else. Well, Twitch will silence audio after the fact, but not real time. Whereas YouTube will just demonetize the heck out of the whole damn thing, and you wind up with marks and flags and all this other stuff, and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
hell no.
yeah. Yeah, that's why I play a lot of the Skyrim stuff, because none of it ever gets flagged. None
I
of it
mean, if it
ever
all
gets
gets really,
flagged
really
as
bad, because I don't personally care,
and
I'll
because I
set
like
up a
it.
host site and I'll just start, putting my videos on my own site.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm already streaming it up. It's not like my upload's going to waste any more time. I can set it up onto my own system.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not hard. It was like, well, what if you got millions of views? Well, then I might have to consider going back to YouTube or Twitch, or at least get an Amazon account so I can use their freaking AWS system.
Use their services. Yep.
Yeah, but
Amazon Web Services.
for anything less than 10,000 viewers, GoDaddy will work fine.
Ooh, don't use GoDaddy though.
GoDaddy owns almost all of the resellers in the United States. So let's say you've got your domain name registered at blah blah blah.com. It's probably GoDaddy, just relabeled. They effectively own most of it.
Actually, if I ever put my website up, it's going up on Squarespace probably, because I just don't want to fucking do my own website right now. I'll probably just use Squarespace.
Oh, I do my own website. Squarespace charges like $75 or some god awful thing.
It's actually pretty expensive, but it does a good job at least.
Yeah.
Money's not a problem.
Right, well,
I'm not really worried about money.
Remember I said I was going to need to get some coffee here soon?
Now it's time.
I've reached that point, so
Yeah.
I'm going to take a moment, and if I have to brew it myself, well, then so be it, but I have got to go get me some coffee.
Yeah, I need some too.
I shall return.
All right, cool. Ken, you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to mute myself because my son was going nuts.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. And me and Voley have known. We've been playing together for a while on the private servers, and he does a really good job with his macros, and I always go to him when I don't know how to do a macro because he just seems to always have the answer.
Right.
Oh, come on, I need some mushrooms. I think I've played too much WoW the last few days. I'm like running around on this night elf, and I'm not even hardly paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm like, what am I doing? Where am I going? I'm kind of like in a daze.
You're on autopilot.
I'm just like in a daze. I'm looking for mushrooms, and I'm like, but I don't see any. Yeah. I mean, I'd probably go to Twitch, but really what I need to do is just create my game channel, my game YouTube channel, and just stream on YouTube and Twitch both for the video game I want to make. But I just need to get off my ass and start. I mean, I've been going through the classes on some of the stuff, the technologies I'll be using. Programming is not a problem.
I should probably check out Twitch a little bit more. I don't go on there often.
I don't like all the ads and all the bullshit. There just seems to be a lot more bullshit tied to Twitch, But the thing is, Twitch has all these metrics, and a lot of people will just go on Twitch and they'll search for I want to look for streams for World of Warcraft, and they'll go there. So there's just more people are looking for streamers on Twitch than are looking for streamers on YouTube, and so you're gonna get more views on Twitch just because of that, just because of that one thing. But I like YouTube because
Right.
it's just simple, it's clean, it's easy. Not that Twitch is not easy, it's not, but YouTube is just for what I'm doing right now, it's just easy. I can just go in, live stream, click a button, boom, I'm streaming, and you can do the same thing on Twitch
Yeah.
too. But I don't know, we'll see. I'm sure I'll eventually go to Twitch just because I will get more views. I'll do both. I mean, I'll do Twitch and YouTube. Wow, I've never had such a hard time just trying to find these mushrooms. But I only need one more of those, so I'm sure I'll find one if I head back towards the quest person. Yeah, there's quite a few night elves in here. Quite a few. I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In the starter area, there's actually a lot.
Yeah, I ran into a bunch of gnomes and night elves probably 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, my girlfriend texted me. She said she's going to be working late. We're getting some overtime. So I don't know how.
What's that?
My girlfriend, she texted me and said she's working a little bit late. I was kind of waiting for because usually when she bursts through the door, she's always like, Julia. And she always wants to spend time with me. So, hey.
Yeah.
Like she always comes in like a, like, because she's so excited to get off work, And so she'll come in and grab me and knock me over and I have to mute the mic and I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, but there's a lot of streamers that are just trying to get to 60 and they're killing themselves. Like, Shroud, who I've never watched a Shroud stream. The only reason I know anything about him is because he's so big on the internet and because the guy who I know at work actually watches his streams, right? And he was, I guess, played 38 hours straight.
That's crazy.
That's like, what, a day and a half? I mean, that's a long time to play straight. The longest I've ever done straight is like maybe 20 hours. And at that point, I'm pretty exhausted.
I came back right as that, and the volume got bumped on my headset. I nearly went deaf when you were talking.
Oh, sorry, man.
That wasn't you. I bumped my headset. I've got volume controls on the headset, so I can control several channels.
What am I doing up here? Hold on a second. Still on our delivery. Yeah, I was just saying, Volya, that Shroud there's like these streamers are killing themselves trying to get to 60, and I think Shroud went 38 hours straight, and I'm like, that's just insane. Why would you even bother?
I'm having way too much fun to grind it. I've grounded. I can. You know me. I could get up there if I wanted to.
Oh no, you would beat anybody in this guild. I know that.
I mean, if I start going, but no. No. If this stays for the next several years, I will be happy for the next.
I don't think it's going anywhere. I mean, it's doing really well. I mean, it's doing well on Twitch and there really aren't any other MMOs that are coming out right now other than Pantheon, but Pantheon's still maybe 2 years away.
Yeah, the problem is every single time an MMO comes out, it has, at the same level anyway, it has a hard time competing, so.
It does. I mean, Pantheon's is a different type. I mean, they're trying to go more towards that old school, like EverQuest kind of, it's going to be...
Oh, EverQuest kind of stuff. Okay, yeah.
It's going to be...
That's a little different.
Yeah, it's going to be more group-based and hard and difficult. You won't be able to solo. You have to do stuff in a group and that kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, any game that says, oh, you've got to kill, 5 of these things and it's got a drop rate of 1% and you need a group for it, I'll pass because, oh, God.
I'm not sure if it's going to be like that, but they have some stuff in the game that looks cool, but we'll wait and see. I was really hype on the game in the beginning, and I've already paid a lot of money on the game so that to get me into the alpha. But what's been coming out of their shop over the last few weeks and months has been a little disconcerting. So I'm not so sure what's going to happen. But do I have any other quests? I'm really running in circles here. I haven't even hit my hunter trainer yet, which I probably should do.
I'm grinding spiders and wolves and doing some skinning.
Why hasn't he told me I'm level 5 and I haven't gotten anything that told me to go to like a hunter trainer? Wouldn't there be a quest that would tell me to do that? Ugh. I think my brain's melted from playing too much WoW the last 3 days.
You've been playing a lot.
I've only had, I'm only averaging about 4 hours of sleep since Monday. I mean,
Oh my God, that explains why you're on all the time.
yeah, I mean, well, I slept, last night I slept, I think 6 hours.
Because I came on the other day and you were still on, and I was like, man, it is way past your bedtime.
Yeah. It was like 4 a.m. or something, or 2 a.m. I don't know.
I mean, you know, I'm a coffee junkie and I've got nothing better to do with my life. So yeah, sure, I'm here, but damn.
Yeah, my guitar playing and everything else has definitely suffered. The cats are getting mad at me. I don't even look at them. I just go into the office and shut the door, and they're like out there
Yeah,
going, "What?"
didn't you get a new one recently too?
Yeah, we got a little kitten.
Yeah, that's
And
mean.
oh, and I definitely play with them before I go to bed. But so I have Serpent Sting, Aspect of the Monkey. Well they're so cheap. I'll get them. I'm already thinking about saving money, right? Like Aspect of the Monkey, I don't need that, but actually I do need it. So all right, so Aspect.
Well, it's like the argument to save gold so that you can buy your mount. That's very important on certain classes, obviously, but like Hunter and Druid have, you know, speed movement. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not as vital. And in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
having the spells and abilities that makes the experience more fun while you're leveling up is far superior than having that mount.
Yeah.
But that's because I tend to play classes like Paladin gets
Yeah.
a mount,
Gets them
Warlock
out.
gets a
Gets
mount,
them out.
Hunter has an aspect,
Yep.
Druid has cheetah, you know?
You're
That
right.
kind of stuff.
It's funny. The only class I play that doesn't have everything you just said is the priest. That's the only one. Because I play the paladin, the hunter, the druid, and the priest. So the
Yeah,
priest
exactly.
is the one where I'm
Available.
like, son of a, you know, I can't move. I'm like so slow. What am I doing? Who am I? Where am
But
I?
when we were over on the private server that last time, I mean, Zolson's like, you have to have a mount. It's like, why? I'm doing fine.
Yeah,
He's like, nope. No,
Zalson
no, no,
was.
no, no, you've got to get
Yeah,
him out. So he's like throwing me the goal, get them out. Okay, fine. You know?
yeah. Zalson was always able to make money. He
Oh
like
yeah, but he was no, I don't want to be in a group, man. Fine, whatever. I'm gonna get harassed by these groups until doomsday, so screw it.
shit. Hold on a second. I'm sure I've got a screenshot of my hunter setup. Let me take a look at it. WoW stuff. There's got to be a hunter shot in here somewhere. Paladin, priest, druid. Really? I don't have a hunter screenshot? Warrior. Damn it. Alright, let's do it this way then. Let's go. World of Warcraft. No, that's not it.
This wolf is killing me.
Oh no. The good old World of Warcraft TGI files. I really need to install a. It's really funny that. There we go. Ooh. It's really funny that WoW doesn't have that Windows computers don't have a default image viewer that actually views TGA files. I always find that really hilarious.
I really wish people would learn to whisper before sending invites, because you get spammed with invites.
Yes, I agree.
But this paladin, this paladin is playing Rhett right, so okay, sure.
I'm definitely, and I'm gonna need your help with the old. Remember the macros that you helped me set up with the hunter? I had the one that would say if I'm not buffed with. I'm sure I can find them online.
Well, I mean, we can find out if you are or aren't buffed, but we can't actually control any abilities from it because they locked down the script.
Yeah, I remember we would do like if I don't have aspect of the hawk, cast aspect of the hawk and stuff like that.
Tried to invite me for what, Bola? What am I missing here?
Says I tried to invite Volia.
Oh, he's trying to harass me because I hate getting spammed with invites. I'm actually in a group with Paladin, so I don't mind being in a group. That's kind of the whole point. The point
That's
is
the whole
that
point, yeah.
even if you're just traveling to Stormwind one day, you get like 16 freaking invites just going through like, you know, anywhere knowing. Oh, yeah. You're just too sensitive there, Bola. Come on now.
He likes to troll. Here's my hunter setup. Sweet. I do have a screenshot of my hunter setup. Sweet. I love it. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, this is actually quite a nice screenshot, actually. Let's flip this to JPEG maximum. That works. Okay.
I'm not sure where the heck that Paladin's even going. He went back to the quest giver. Maybe he finished. I haven't.
I'm just looking up an image here to set up for my hunter. Wow. Ah! Damn you! God damn it.
This, I mean, we've got such a very interesting mix in comparison to, say, original classic or private servers, because this is a combination of original classic people,
Yes. Yeah.
and it's a private server people, and it's like retail BFA people, and then there's people who've never played in their lives. This is so weird.
It is weird. And so you're running into people that really know how to play, and then you're running into people that have absolutely no idea what they're doing. It's really interesting. At least they're all in the Americas, though, and we don't have people like a bunch of Russians and, you know what I mean? At least we can talk. At least we can speak the same language.
Yeah, the people that I follow with Russia are not like all the Europeans. They're always complaining about the Russians. It's like, yeah, we don't have that problem because the Canadians and the Brazilians really aren't a problem here. So. And that would be the two biggest populations in the area. So, and actually, I like playing with the Brazilians. They're cool. So,
here, check out this screenshot. Volia, I just put this screenshot in the general chat in the guild.
Loading general.
But it just was kind of neat. The back, not so much like my bars or my character, but just the swamp behind me and the lighting. And that's actually a private vanilla server, but I thought that was a pretty cool rendition of Theramore Island.
Oh, okay, here we go. So you're trying to figure out what I'm looking for.
Discord server, general.
Yeah, I'm not good at Discord.
I'm old. I'm resistant.
If you had Vent, I even know how to script mod that.
I used to use Vent all the time, but the reason I like Discord was just because of the, being able to put in all the images and all that. Just very useful. Creating channels and putting permissions and stuff is pretty easy. All right, let's do this. Leroy. I'm just gonna hearth. I'm hearthing. All right. But that will give me my base.
Hey, Faith.
Yeah.
What level were you when you did that escort in, what the hell is this place called? Darkshore. With the bear?
Oh, I was like 20.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, the one where I died and I did the, the Asmongold and bounced my head off the desk. You mean the one where I died when I was trying to get to Ashenvale with the escort? Yeah, the Druid of the Claw, I think.
Yeah.
I was like 23, maybe. It wasn't easy, I can tell you that. That quest on private servers, there's no mobs. You just got to escort them down and you're done. But not on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe the original WoW had the mobs. They probably did. Yeah. What level are you?
I just hit 20.
Yeah, I would wait.
Yeah, I might see if anybody else wants to do it.
I would try to get in a group because that was not easy, and I know I was at least because remember I was heading down to Ashenvale to see if I could do a few quests and stuff, or going to Stone Talon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right because I was going. Remember I went to Stone Talon Peak and I wanted to see if I could do some quests there, but the quests there and I did do a few, but the mobs there were 1920, so I was around. I would say I was around level 20 to 21. So yeah, so I would not do that by
Okay.
I would not do that by yourself. That was rough, man. I was not happy. That's about as mad as I've gotten playing WoW in a long time because I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Fill the crystal vial. Is that the only quest I have, really? Really? Just that one?
I certainly hope they don't bring WoW tokens to Classic. That would annoy the crap out
Yeah,
of me.
I hope they don't bring wild tokens, and I hope they don't bring, like, if they do, like, level boosts, that would really make it bad. People just boosting, you know? That would be shit. There are 60 people at Sentinel Hill. Wow. That's crazy,
No,
Bola. That's crazy.
it's not unheard of.
Wow. Were you there when we were on Northdale when it launched? I don't think you were.
Yeah.
Oh, you were? Okay, you were.
Yeah, but,
Remember
but
that?
then I didn't stick around very long.
No, you didn't. But remember how many people there were?
Yeah, that
They
was
had
kind of stupid.
They had 14,000, like 400 people, I think. That was the most people I've ever seen in any World of Warcraft game. Oh, wait, except the Burning Crusade launch was a nightmare. Oh my god. Because you're going through the portal, right? You go through the portal, and you're in that first zone, which I don't remember the name of it. It's been so long. And it was just so full of people. You couldn't even do any of the quests. There were so many people. It was laggy as hell. If you got disconnected, good luck getting back in. There was queues.
My first stream on Twitch, I'm gonna have to pull that video so that I can actually use that. But when I first showed up in the Night Elf area, that rivaled the stress test by a lot. That was insane.
Which one? The one from the Northdale, or?
No, on the classic.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got that too. I think I do. I'd have to go back. I mean, I started streaming as soon as I got in. Yeah, so I've got it as well. If you go to you can go to my channel and just pull it up my YouTube. And they're basically what I've been doing is I'm stringing everything I'm playing. I'm streaming it all, and I'm just calling it, classic WoW Day 1, classic WoW Day 2. I'm just saying Day 1, Day 2, Day 3, and then I'll start getting more. As I start playing different characters, I'll start making the description obviously
Well, I
more
let
specific.
the entire cinematic where you join the Night Elf area play out, and so I was flying over the group, and in the video you can see them. You can see all the people spawning. I mean, it was just, oh my god!
I didn't even think about doing that. About flying over.
I didn't get Moonfire till level, was it 4 or 5? Like, oh my god! Once I got Moonfire, then I went from being angry to everybody being angry at me.
Everybody being angry at you. Yeah, because I was just standing near the edge, just waiting for the wolves to appear, and then I would just click on them, and it would take like about 3 seconds before I swung, and then maybe another second before I saw if I actually hit the mob. And at first, I didn't have, when you first launch a character on this server, it doesn't have the enemy nameplates turned on for some weird reason. So then I couldn't really tell right away if I had them tagged, and so then I turned the nameplates on, and you could see the nameplate go red or kind of gray if you don't have it tagged, and it was just, Jesus, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
All I need is wolf.
All right, Volya, I'm level 5 on the hunter. I'm gonna let you know when I get level 10. If you feel like leveling hunters tomorrow, maybe. Short barrel. That's got to be a dwarf. I better be a dwarf. Yep, dwarf hunter.
You're gonna be a dwarf hunter?
No, I said this guy's name was Short Barrel, and I said he's got to be a dwarf with a name like that, you know?
Yeah.
No, my hunter's a night elf.
I mean, the dwarf hunter's a thing, but I think I would prefer.
Night elf is pretty much considered to be the best. I don't know why. I mean, they just have. Well, shadow meld is really helpful, but they have dodge.
Shadow meld is mainly helpful when you're out in the world.
Well, it's helpful in PvE because you feign death and you can weapon swap. You can actually feign death, trinket.
You're right.
Swap.
I was thinking more the fact of the time I wind up just using it for eating and drinking.
Yeah, it's good for that, but it's also good in raids and stuff because you can feign death and trinket swap to increase your damage. Okay, level 5. Level 5.
Yeah, I mean it's situationally useful for several classes in that range, but
yeah,
I think most people are talking about how it's useful with warrior right now. Because, you know, Swifty, Asmongold, all the rest of them are talking about it.
They're doing Night Elf Warrior, really?
But isn't Swifty playing Night Elf? He always did.
I always thought he was a. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember.
He kept arguing that he was going to play Gnome, but I don't know. See, I actually like Swifty. Swifty's cool. Asmongold irritates the crap out of me.
Yeah, I don't like Asmongold. All right, I'm gonna switch back to my Paladin. I just wanted to get the hunter up to level 5 so I could get her by the mailbox there. Whew.
Smells like roofing tar all the time.
Keep leveling the hunter. Why do you want me to level the hunter? Is there a reason?
To make armor kits.
Does he want? Does he? Yeah. Bola, don't worry. You're gonna reach 60 a lot sooner than I will, because I will be doing stuff on this Paladin that it has nothing to do with getting experience when I hit 30. So you don't have to worry. Armor kits. He's like, yeah, totally armor kits. Oh man.
Not many here. Oh my goodness. I get the occasional lost viewer on Twitch where they pop in, they hang out for like 3 minutes, and they leave.
And they leave. Yeah, I get people that come in. Yeah.
But I also have the scripting set up to tell who comes in and out. So a lot of people think, oh, you don't know who came in. Yeah, I do. It keeps a log.
Like I said, you're not going to pull one over on Voya.
It was a side effect of the bot fight, you know? Back when I was fighting bots. Twitch gives you a lot of access for scripting. I was shocked.
Really?
Yeah, because they've got all their APIs and stuff like that. It's like you know, early vanilla, the API was wide open. And so when you're like writing little, you know, things that you can do, like the Streamlabs stuff and things, it's wide open. You can get a lot of info. You can't control a lot of internal server stuff, obviously, but
oh shit! And I sold that light bow. Damn it! What was I thinking? What was I thinking when I'm getting bows and I'm selling them? I mean, my hunter's gonna need those. See, he agreed with me. He's like, oh no.
Said to thank you, Bill. Don't do that. I thought I had good mail.
Well, I'm gonna check the Worgen area, I guess, again. The Worgens. What's the quest set on I'm using? Yeah, it's questy. I don't. So text mail comes through instance. You got my text just now, Bola? That's weird.
Oh my god, my inventory is full. Oh my god.
My inventory is always full.
Well, I have my little quick delete macro that I love, so.
That's weird. Yeah. I that's one thing that I really don't like is that we have to wait an hour, but I guess that's the way it was in original vanilla, huh?
For mail, yeah.
Yeah, I remember it being an hour. But I thought that once you were in a guild, it wasn't. Like, if you weren't in a guild, it
No,
was...
dude,
it was
the perks didn't come out till much, much later.
hmm.
The only question I've got is, because I don't actually recall, is the key ring. When did that come out?
I thought that was in the... Oh, yeah, it's not there.
No, but that's the one thing that I've been curious about, because I can't remember whether it was there.
Oh, I thought that was always there. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question. I thought that was there in the beginning.
The key ring is the only thing that's actually got me going, was that a thing? Because I don't remember.
Well, I don't remember when it came out, to be honest, but I thought it was in vanilla, but I guess I could be wrong. It's so long ago, I'm sure I don't remember hardly anything from back then. Well, you have to pull up a vanilla video and see if it's there. A vanilla from back then. In glorious, like, 640 by 480 res. You know, I've got screenshots from 2005 from like January 2005. No, I think I've got some from December 2004 of me playing WoW, and the screenshots were like, I think they were 800 by 600.
I wish I had videos from back then.
I don't have videos, but I have screenshots. Not a lot of them, but I've got some. All in beautiful TGA format.
So according to Blizzard, the keyring will come in the first patch.
Really?
Oh, you found the notes for it? Okay, cool.
So
Yeah.
So they are going to add it, huh? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the keyring becomes kind of vital.
Well, when you're doing BRD, you got to,
Yeah, especially.
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, what are those infantry gauntlets? That's level 6. Ooh. I don't need them. I don't need them.
I wonder why they waited on that keyring. I always thought that they would have just put it in there.
I don't know. That's weird. Maybe there's more to it than we realize.
Some sort of a back-end hook that I'm not aware of. It doesn't seem complicated anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just...
It just seems to me like it would be a bag that only hooked certain items. That doesn't seem hard.
Yeah, it just seems like a different type of bag that only has these things in it. Yeah, exactly.
Of course, you know, there's things that Blizzard hasn't fixed in all these years. So maybe they just don't have the skills to do the simple stuff anymore.
Well, I'm sure that... is he a Skinner? No, he's not. Oh, shit. Oh, that's my mouse over macro? Shit.
Did you happen to notice that the aggro range is so much better than in BFA?
Well, the aggro range...
BFA, the aggro range is really, really huge, and the follow distance is absolutely massive in BFA.
Well, I noticed that... Yeah, I was going to say, I noticed that the aggro range here is not as big as it was in the private servers.
This is actually better than retail, and I always thought vanilla sucked. And after playing BFA for a while, I realized, yeah, no, this is much better. That sucks.
Well, the things I've noticed is that the mobs are pathing a lot further distances in this, and there's a lot more mobs pathing in farther distances, and the mob respawn locations are random. and that the aggro range is not anywhere near as long here as it was on the private servers. But that doesn't mean anything. I mean, it could be the, I don't know, you know.
Well, I'm not comparing necessarily to the private server.
Yeah, see, I was just comparing it to private because I didn't play BFA
I'm
more than like
comparing
a
to
week.
what I remember from the original
Yeah.
and what I remember from kind of the stress test and stuff, and then playing
Yeah.
BFA.
Yeah.
Because starting in Legion,
Oh,
they
I got a
started
bow.
they started trying to make everything just stupid.
Remember how I was? Yeah, they did. Remember how I was complaining about the bow? Nope, that I sold my bows and I should give them to my hunter. I just got a long battle bow drop. It's like, why am I selling these bows?
Really need to get my thing to pop me off of that.
Man, it's just so rare to come over to this area and not see a bunch of dead worgen that I can skin. You know what I mean? It's so rare.
I'm skinning these wolves as fast as I can get to the corpses, but I'm going to tell you right now, skins. Oh my God, the wolves—they're everywhere. I can't even skin them all. They're despawning before I get to them.
Oh, okay. You're okay. Well, I'm gonna head over.
I'm over here with a paladin. We're doing a quest, but as I'm walking through kind of the north to the northwest, I guess I would say. There's just a whole bunch of people over here. They're despawning as fast as I can. Like, I can't get to them. It seems like a lot of people from Red Ridge have made it over here, so.
Yeah.
I mean, my bags are full primarily because of.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do at this point. Let me take a look at my quest log. Oh, I
wish you could interact in cat form. That's annoying.
Let me go ahead and start doing let me finish out Duskwood. There's a few quests here I haven't done.
Are you almost finished with Duskwood?
Well, I'm not finished, but I'm like, no, I got a lot of quests left to do. I still have all the Worgen stuff to do. And I still have to do, you know, the Elite and Eliza. I'm like maybe like 40%. I just leveled by just walking around. I didn't even do anything. I just dinged by opening up a new area. You have to always love that. Woohoo! Level 28.
Yeah, skin a wolf, run, kill a wolf, skin a wolf, skin 2 wolves.
I got some Ravagers here. I could probably kill these pretty easily because they're only level 23. Let's see how easy it is to kill these guys. I just got to get to 30. The focus is 30. We must reach level 30.
What is he doing? Buffing up or mana? Oh, okay. Probably mana.
Okay, I'm going to mute my mic since Amber just got home and she's probably going to talk my head off for a few seconds.
Forgot to mute your mic.
I did not.
Uh-huh.
Nice try.
What?
The wolves are on a hyper spawn because there's so many people over here. That's interesting. You hardly even have to move. Yeah, we just killed this guy and he spawned right on top of us.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start doing the quests here. See how far I can get. I may take a break to eat dinner. But I don't even know what I want to eat for dinner.
Now the coffee's brewing. I'm gonna have to get that before.
You
I
know what?
start
I'm gonna ask
to
Amber. I'm gonna ask Amber if she'll make me coffee because she makes the best
eating is not
coffee.
something that's on my mind. Ugh.
I know. If I drink coffee, then I won't want to eat anything.
Yeah, my wife's bringing home some wings, and then I gotta go to work.
Actually, wings sound really good.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh man, I could go for some wings. See, you had
Haven't
to
had-
say that.
Haven't had wings in forever.
Well, I've got a ton of chicken in the freezer, like chicken breasts. I could make some chicken sandwiches. I could grill those up.
Yeah,
Not the same, of course.
we had a
wings.
barbecue last week, and I'm kind of done with barbecue for now.
Yeah, I like barbecue once in a while. I like grilling stuff though. I mean, I love cooking on the grill.
Oh, so do I, dude.
Yeah.
Especially
I'm not a
some nice
huge fan of
ribeyes.
wings. They got bones in them.
I like
Well,
wings
you
if
can
they're
get
good.
boneless
From
too.
McDonald's, man, I'm good.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it's like a chicken wing without the bone.
I like the Popeyes
Eh.
chicken strips. Those are good.
If when I go out to eat, I don't want to get boned. You know, that's just all there is to it.
Ah, that's what she said. All right, so let's. Doesn't want to get boned.
I've actually never had Popeyes.
Well, Popeyes is good. Their chicken strips are really good. The spicy ones. You gotta get the spicy ones.
Yeah, I got some hot wings.
There's a bar near here that does a Cajun, like a really good Cajun Jamaican. It's basically Jamaican jerk seasoning mixed with their medium sauce. It's just my favorite wings in the whole world. But I've been trying to
that
lose.
sounds pretty good.
I've been trying to lose a few pounds. So not that I'm like super overweight, 'cause I'm not. I'm only about 190, but I'm a lot less than Volya. Volya's like 6'8".
I'm a short people.
Shit.
I should really be around 165, probably 165, 170. So I could lose to drop maybe 20 pounds. I'd be fit and trim then. All right, so I'm heading to Raven Hill. Got a few quests over there. Oh, I didn't put my talent point in. Ooh, we get to finish out precision. That means my next talent point is going to be going into shield specialization. Blah blah blah. Shield specialization. My brain has. I've just played too much WoW, guys. I'm starting to lose it.
I think you've been playing at least 50% longer than I have, and keeping up with a higher level. Like, oh my god. I still want to be able to like spend time with family and do things.
Well, I took the week off, and I told Amber that I'd be, that I'm pretty much going to be on the computer for the whole week. Outside of when she comes from work, I take a break, eat dinner, and hang out with her for like a couple hours, and then I get back.
Tolerate that?
Yeah, she's good because I told her next week it'll probably have to go back to normal. She won't tolerate it for long. This guy's right.
My wife actually plays WoW, but she's not right now because of...
And my wife hates this game.
Does she really? Oh, that sucks, dude.
She's not a gamer to begin with.
Well, my girlfriend used to, when we first met, I was playing WoW on the private servers, and she used to go to my YouTube site because she would miss me, so she would go to my YouTube site and watch my videos. She's like, just because if she wasn't like hanging out with me that night, she's like, it's okay, I'll just watch one of your videos. And I'm like, wait a minute, am I being replaced by a video?
Well, once they get the full virtual reality, a lot of placed with full video, right?
Man, I want. Yeah, you're right.
I will no longer need to interact with the world.
Yeah, we're gonna have the sex dolls pretty soon. The sex robots.
We already have those. I need the virtual with the whole brain experience right there. The whole having to blow up your date just seems like a really terrible idea.
I'm talking about like full robotic.
I don't know about the robotic. I think I'd go with the cycle.
They're working on the. They're working on. Have you seen the? There's one video where they have these robots that are for like warehouses that move boxes, and the AI in those robots right now is absolutely unbelievable. I can't believe how good it is.
Yeah, I've been pulling out my grandfather's old workshop notes in preparation of making mini EMP devices.
Hey, there's. Nothing.
It just requires a fairly large coil, but what that means is that if the AI starts to invade the house, all I will have to do is just pop it off, turn everything off, and hit the button.
Yeah.
My grandfather worked in the oil business most of his life, but he was a tinkerer, and the only degree he ever got was in engineering. So he's got Geiger counter plans and EMP plans and the prototypes for touch technology and sound weapons.
Nice.
It was way over my head when I was growing up, though. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. I just want Elon Musk to get the better interface into the brain. I want to get the computer stuff interfacing into my brain so I can just learn like the Matrix, and that would be so awesome. Well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to put these implants into your brain that will allow you to think things and then obviously have it go into the computer so you wouldn't have to like talk or type. I know that's something they're working on, but let me get to this quest giver. Yeah, when I was over here earlier, Volya, you were right. There were all these like wolves like everywhere, and I was just skinning them. But they only give like light leather. It's not really.
Yeah, that's all they give. I'm just saying they are everywhere. Though.
But it just doesn't give you a lot of money. Like if it's medium leather, like a stack of medium leather is 10 silver, so that's not bad. But a stack of light leather is like, it's like 3 silver. It's not even worth skinning for the amount of time it takes, Oh shit. Anyways, I am going to take a break here in a minute just because the girlfriend's home, and I probably should eat some dinner. What time is it?
Yeah, I'm going to be logging off soon, too.
Yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock. You got to go to work, Ken?
Yeah, about a half hour.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Gotta make the money.
Got diapers to buy, man.
Yeah. Oh, man. Then you better make a lot of money. Oh, so now take the book you found to show it to the townsfolk of Darkshire. So... Shadowy figure. So I need ghoul ribs, skeleton. Okay. All right. I'm just going to... I think I'll log out right here. I should be safe in this tent. It's funny, I'm in a PvE realm. I can literally just like get in this little area over here where there's no mobs and just stand here and I know I'm not going to die. But if you're on a PvP server, it's like, nah, that's not going to work. Okay, let's see.
Just because I'm on a PvE server doesn't mean I won't do some battlegrounds.
Oh, I'm going to do battlegrounds. And also I was hoping our guild could eventually maybe do some... We can still attack cities, right? We can still attack cities.
Yeah. They're all PvP flagged. If you're flagged, you can attack.
Yep. Yep, I'll see you, Ken. I'm going to get off, too. I'll talk to you later, Volya, and I'll be back on later.
Catch you later, man.
Yep. All right.
Don't relax too hard.
Oh, I'll be back, I'm sure, at some point. All right.
Yeah, give him 5 minutes. Catch you later.
All right, bye.